lang sa kay kuan ko.
Dungog na ko nimo.
Dungog na kanako.
Oh. Hi guys. Good evening, good morning from the Philippines. Long time no see. Long time no live. So, how are you guys? How's the weather? Hey, Charles. Good morning, Boom. Yeah, good morning, Carl. Yes, hi, James. How are you all? How's the weather there in your country? Rather, how's the situation in your country? So today we have guest. We have a guest, and yeah, we're still waiting for the guest, and of course Roger. He's still taking care of Haley. And good news, guys, we already found a nanny for our baby. So I hope that our baby would be a little bit used to her so that she can take care of her while we're working. Good thing that she's really hardworking. We got her from the hometown of Roger, and yeah, she's a good girl. She's still 15 though. So, Kent, it's cold and snow in US. Have you seen snow yet? No, Kent. Never been. I want to. Yes, I want to experience snow, but I think I will not survive. Even in the Philippines, if it's 21 degrees Celsius here, like 80 Fahrenheit, I'm not sure. But I'm already wearing a jacket. Some of our old subscriber knows how warm weather I am. Okay, James, the weather looks perfect for my trip to next week. Yes, if you have a trip here in the Philippines for next week, the weather is fantastic. There's no typhoon, there's no low pressure, and it's hot. Hot like your love life. Okay, Ken, you go inside once you're cold. Lol. I would hug the heater, I guess, or I would try to put like a necklace that is a heater. Hi, George. Good evening to your country. Good morning to my country. Carl, it's 3 degrees Celsius here. Wish I was in the Philippines. Wish. Wow. You should try to teleport here. If we only had the power of teleportation, why not, right? Next, Carl. No, Carl, we're done with Carl. Boo, Philippines. Hello, guys. It's 31 degrees Fahrenheit. I can't take cold anymore. Come here to the Philippines. Visit us once the flights is a little bit cheap. Yeah, the weather right now in the Philippines is so hot. I think it's already what degrees right now in San Carlos? San Carlos City, Negros. Weather. Yeah, it's 28 degrees Celsius. About, I think, 94? No. I'm not good at Fahrenheit, guys. I'm super slow with Fahrenheit. 28 Celsius to Fahrenheit. I think, yeah, 82. 82 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's so hot. Um, now, James, it's going to be awesome to go from the freezer to summertime. Yeah, believe me, you would really have fun. Yeah. So far, I'll be the one that will be talking to you. because the guest is not around yet, and Roger is still taking care of Haley because Haley is getting used to the new nanny. Um, so okay, where was I? Okay, yeah. When it comes to summer here in the Philippines, you would really enjoy it. Like the beach is awesome right now. I wish I could go to the beach, but I can't because of Haley. And I'm precautious about the situation right now. But I wish I can go. It's been a long time that I went to the beach, guys. I think 4 4 years. And we're so close to the beach. It's like 30 minutes. There's an island that has a good beach, and it's called Sipaway. I think you've heard that if you're tuned into Calvin's channel. So it's really famous for the beach too. So it's just 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes ride, boat ride. I wish we can go there someday. Next is, where are we? Wow. Ah. George, I'm in Arizona. It's been cold here, but our summer is very hot. Yeah, I've heard that in foreign countries, your summer is much more hotter than ours. Our summer is just the same all throughout the year, though. It would just go to 84 sometimes or 86 Fahrenheit. Um, where Orange blinked. Hi, Stephen Day. Good morning, Miss Esme. Glad found a nanny. Thank you so much, Stephen. I'm also glad because it's been a long time that I had a good sleep. It was a week already. Then I had to I had to absent in my work because 1 week without sleep, like 2 hours every day. Yeah, I can't take it anymore. So I had an absent on Thursday and then I work on Friday so that I can relax my body. Europe in Celsius here is 6 degrees here in Netherlands. Wow. Hi in Netherlands. That's really cold. I think I cannot survive that too, especially if it's negative. I think I would just stay inside the house, close to the heater. Next is Douglas. Hi, Douglas. Hello. I'm wondering how Filipino women feel about a man with a prosthetic leg. Oh, you don't need to worry. Of course, you would think that maybe you would not be, um, you're not attracted enough because of your prosthetic legs. No, it's really about your personality. A Filipina, of course, most human as we are, Filipinas would also check the physical appearance, but as time goes by, it goes down to the personality of the person. So they don't really care about your prosthetic leg. If you have that good personality, you can find a Filipina that can take care of you. Next is Stephen. Hi, Stephen. What is the weather like in May or June? That's summertime here in the Philippines. So if you want to feel about 86 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah, those months are a little bit hotter than the other months. Okay. Gonna enjoy weather in Philippines. Orange. Gonna enjoy weather in the Philippines. Yes, you would enjoy the weather here in the Philippines if you're the type of person that loves the hot weather. For me, I'm just wearing like sleeveless right now. To tell you honestly, I didn't take a bath yet because it's still too early to take a bath. I always take a bath noon. Next, um, Charles Reader. Hi from South Carolina. Hi. What time is there in South Carolina? Hi, ate. So, here's our guest, asawang Filipina.
Hi everyone out there. You're very loud here on my first time here in the show.
Yeah, she's a first time guest, guys. Let's welcome her with a warm hug. So, next is Charles Reader. Carl, our summer in Sweden is like 20 degrees Celsius. So we think that nice and warm. Ha ha ha. 20 degrees. As I said, 21. I'm wearing a jacket already. How about you, Ate? What do you think about 20 degrees Celsius? Do you think it's cold or hot? Since you grow up in the province area and it's cold there.
It's just normal for me.
Uh she's the same as Roger. 20 degrees Celsius for her is like normal because she experienced much colder weather, right, Ate?
Yeah, in the mountain.
For me, it's not cold in our city, in Cebu. It's always hot there. There's no cold. Okay. Next is James Newman vlogs. Are Roger and you in Negros Occidental? My wife is Elonga.
Oh
Ah,
yeah, our neighbor from Bacolod, I
I
think.
think, yeah,
Negros
maybe.
Occidental is yeah, like San Carlos City or else Bacolod City.
I think her wife is from Bacolod, or is she from San Carlos, James? I think she is from San Carlos or Bacolod.
Ilonggo is
Yes,
in Bacolod.
Bacolod.
Usually Bacolod area, yeah. And San Carlos City is Bisaya.
Uh, so we are
We
from San
are
Carlos City.
so we are Bisaya.
Bisaya me. So
So can you
this
hear me
is
good? Is me
I can hear you, but it's like a little bit
far?
mm, not yeah, a little bit far.
I will try to remove my headset. Okay, I will try.
Yeah, so Roger is assisting her sister. So this is
So where are you now, Roger? Are you still here in the Philippines or in the US?
James, Ate James. James, I think she's asking um if you're here in the Philippines or you're in the US right now. George, hello and big hug. Big
Isabela.
hug to you too.
Oh, there is Isabela, south of Bacolod.
Yeah, South of Bacolod. I don't know there because I'm not from here. Where is that, ate?
I've been there around with because before we travel with motorbike going around
Ah,
Negros
that's nice. Because ate is actually very adventurous. She likes to go anywhere.
anywhere in the
Yes,
planet.
anywhere in the planet.
Only if you have cash.
Of course, ate would only travel if she has, of course, money. So next is Stephen Day. Are you running out of topic yet? No, I'm
Oh,
not
you can
running out
ask.
of topic.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Before that, you can introduce yourself and
Yeah,
you can introduce your channel also. Hi guys,
yeah,
I'm here.
yeah.
yeah,
Roger is in the house.
and by the way, they can also comment down below what they want to know, about. here in the Philippines, especially those who's planning to visit here.
True.
By the way, I have also a channel as a Filipina, and also you can visit me there. More on driving videos and yeah, lifestyle. So there's no like exact content yet. So I'm just here guesting.
Yeah, it's a collaboration between her. Um, Guess she's also a blogger, the same as us.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. By the way, there's questions here like, hello, I'm wondering how Filipino women feel about a man with a fertility leave.
Yeah, I already answered
The
that.
Douglas haters.
Yeah,
Okay.
I already answered that. You can also tell your thoughts
Opinion.
about it, Ate. Since you've experienced, your husband is a foreigner.
Yeah, aside from that, as also Filipina, because we saw that a lot of Filipina have a partner also like that. Yeah, they also
True.
have that.
Hmm.
So it also works. So don't worry about your leg.
Yeah, we don't. As I said, it goes down to the personality. If you have a great personality, they don't really care about your appearance.
Mm.
Yes. So next, where are we? USA Sunday. We meet in Bacolod this Sunday. This Sunday, James. Are you talking about this Sunday?
Oh, they haven't
Wow.
met yet.
Hmm.
Oh no, it is the wife. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next, BJ. Hello, Esme and Roger. Good to see you live. How is everyone? I'm shopping right now. I'll try to listen in the best I can. You're good, BJ. You're good. Don't worry.
Take your time.
Take
Take your time.
take your time, BJ. You can focus on your shopping.
Okay, so yeah, today, guys, we will talk about different topics about long distance relationship. Since Ate is here, she can share her experience about long distance relationship since she were in a long distance with her partner for how many years? Like more than 10, 15 or 16?
15 years.
15 years.
15 years of long distance relationship, but it worked.
Yes. So her husband will come and visit here in the Philippines twice a year, but they've been in a long distance relationship for 15 years. So we can listen to her about her experience and what like to do to work out like for that
For
long,
that experience.
Yeah, for that
Because
experience.
every couple or partner is having different experience, but for me it's like, yeah, just communication. We chat every day, chatted every day on Skype, and then always make time to your partner. So that's the important, especially Filipina. We always seek for attention with guys, like the care and the love. So always make time. If you're busy, I think it will work, but it will lead you to separate ways in the future because totally you see.
Yes, true. I
Yeah.
would agree. Yeah. In terms of me, I can't relate because Roger is just here.
He's in
Yeah.
Yeah.
here now.
Well, yeah, and besides that, even though for Filipino it's the same, it's not really different, especially with the seaman working abroad like that.
True. Yes.
Yes, that's right. So once again, guys, you can also visit her channel. The link is on the chat box, so you can click the link and you can visit her channel. And sooner or later, she can make videos about relationship with foreigners and dating in Philippines and all that stuff and life in the province as well. So yeah, you can check her channel. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
All
Sorry
for
right,
for
in
the
so
channel,
background noise, guys. Yeah. Haley is always like blabbing, but we're happy, but because she's healthy. So, kasi you guys messaged earlier. Did you receive George's message, Roger?
Where? A Facebook page or okay. All right. So BJ, haha, thanks. I have my headphones in. I'll try not to run into anyone with my shopping cart. All right.
You're
So
you're
yeah,
always you're always so funny, BJ. Okay, next is Rick Payne. Good morning, SB and Roger. Hello from Australia. You two are unique. Great work. Thank you for all interesting topics. Thank you so much, brother.
yeah. Thank you
We
so much.
really appreciate, guys, all your comments, and we would try our best to give you a good topic every day. Hey,
It's all quiet now.
yeah, I guess he's on mute. I'm not sure. Maybe he's doing something, ate.
Yeah. You can ask me
so,
anything. You can ask me
so,
anything.
ate, when it comes to like long distance relationship, are you not scared if you just discover, your husband's personality was not what you expected, since you didn't experience like he is there for like 2 3 years 5 years with you in the same roof.
Okay, and for me, for that kind of situation, it's like I don't, when we chatted every day, we don't really talk about what's happening in the past like that. So I will
Mm.
just talk like, how are you today about the work? So there is not so much pressure for me to ask anything about else. But for me, as a Filipina, the important is as long as you don't change yourself, you make your time as usual as I meet you. So
Yeah.
because I meet you for that attitude, so you have to stick for that attitude. So for me also, people change if one person or other, like your partner change. So they change also. That's why communication is a very important in relationship.
Okay, ate. But how do you try to still have that spark? You've been in a long distance relationship for 15 years. How do you try to maintain that? Because sometimes if you have a long relationship, the spark sometimes would, you know
Would gone. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. But that's just true. Even though with couples living together, it happens. The spark will just gone and just wake up just like it's your friend. But
Yes.
for me, it's like my husband is my mentor. So he said, temptation is there if you allowing yourself to be tempted to others.
True.
So for me, I was like, okay, then I will just stick to my husband or my partner before because we married also not earlier like what we during first meet, like it takes us years before we get married. So for me, it's like of course like you have to put that in mind also like make your choice ba. You have to know what do you want in life. Like you have to make your choice. I think it's a choice. If you are tempted to others, I think you make that choice. Then you miss
Yeah,
a pure life for
that's
that
true.
choice. Yeah.
So it goes down to your decision. It always goes down to your decision all the
Yes.
time.
Like what
Yes.
do you want in life? What do you want to be in the future? If you want to have a happy family together like that, then of course, if there is mistakes, you have to like there is forgiveness and but communication is very important. Not just like you heard something else, especially okay. This is most Filipina or foreigners problem. Like for example, they are in a relationship, and of course, when they come to the Philippines, the Filipina have other families like friends, and then some friends are because you are foreigner, so Filipina is easily attracted to foreigner because you can afford here, you have the money. So sometimes there's another friends of your girlfriend think with you and make
Mm,
blah blah of that girlfriend. So you have to listen to your partner before other people.
correct.
And yeah, because sometimes people ruin the relationship because of you also. So if you love that person, so you have to fight that person. Don't just listen to the blah
Any
blah.
gossip,
Yeah, that's
any
true.
gossip. Yes. Because
Then you
Correct.
miss
gossip,
out.
go ahead, Ate.
Yeah, then you miss out.
Right. Yeah. And I agree what you said earlier, Ate, that yeah, temptation is everywhere. Like,
Mm,
if you will be go with the temptation, so that's the start that you will ruin your relationship.
that's
So
true
if you,
because it's always
yeah,
there.
correct. So it's still within you if you go with that temptation. So then you have to think that the consequences, right? The result after that.
That's true. So that's why you have to know yourself, know what is your plan in the future,
Yes, correct.
and be stick to that plan, and controlling to a Filipina. Okay, I have another idea for this one. Like for example, long distance relationship. You control a lot to your Filipina girlfriend or Filipina wife. Why you control a lot that you are so far? So you're teaching your Filipina or your girlfriends to lie to you because you're not here to check every time with your girlfriend or your partner. And
Mhm.
then that is for me is not really a good advice or idea for a relationship to be too strict. But you can open up what to do, but don't control too much with your partner because it can lead for a mess up. It will not work at the end because you control a lot of things like it's too tight for the Filipino women,
Mhm.
especially long distance. Like me, like my husband is so far. So how we maintain relationship? Because before I go out with friends, but I always remind my husband's teaching like, okay, you can go out, but the only thing is be careful. I trust you. Be careful. So that
No.
makes me like, okay, my husband is too like he trusts me for anything, and then that makes me stay home. So it makes me like, okay, I will not go out anymore, like that, Instead of controlling, it makes you escape. Just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
saying for that, but it's Filipino, you know.
yeah, yeah. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
You make your Filipina make a mistake. So you're the one who
That's also
is
the
trying
reason.
to trigger. You're the one who tries to trigger for her to make that lie to
It's
you.
reverse
Yes.
because
So
Filipina think differently. You cannot just like make your woman the same thoughts as you because you have different culture.
true.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I do agree. So Joti said, "Good morning. I'm flying in on March 3. We'll be in San Carlos for several days to visit my wife's family. Hope to meet you." Yeah, as far as I remember, he told me, I think yesterday, that um, he has like a family here in San Carlos, and he has two kids. So
Yes.
yeah, hopefully we can see you in person, Joe.
Yeah. Definitely. If you have time.
Yeah, we're in San Carlos, by the way.
Two
Okay.
Filipinas employees here speaking Tagalog. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
really?
really friendly. I think they're really friendly. Most Filipinas that are employed in the foreign countries are much more friendlier than the average employees in the foreign country, I think. I'm sure.
And they keep on
But
smiling.
Even though boys or Filipino women, we are all friendly. Like
I think.
Isa ito to ang kasabihan. What? Because we are kind of,
Hospitable?
yeah, hospitable.
Yep. Even if we
We're
have
friendly.
lots of problems, but we keep,
We keep
keep
smiling
on
like that.
smiling.
Yeah, that's our
That's
that's
our like
Filipino.
unique. All right. So George Smith, I've been talking to a lady for the last 2 years. I plan on visiting here this year. Okay. All right. That's good.
Good. God bless. Take
Yeah.
care on your flight. If if you can find a flight that would be not too high in price.
Yes. Because now, for sure, the flights are too expensive, and
Yeah,
hotels and other stuff, for sure.
yeah, but they can always afford. If
True.
they fly, yeah, because with long distance, like it doesn't matter really the budget for them, as long as they meet someone like uh for what they are looking for, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Especially
Ah,
now, like it's been like 3 years that they can't, or you can see their families or loved ones here in the Philippines. So they will
that's
do
true.
their best, even if expensive, they will do it because they really miss their family here in
That's
the
true.
true.
Philippines. So
Yes.
Ben Casey, sorry, just got home and came in late. That's okay, brother.
Yeah. YouTube Roger. Yeah, we already put her YouTube here. Can you
Yeah, I'll
feature
put
it out, please?
yeah I'll put the link again, her channel, and you can check her channel.
Again, guys, Asawang Filipina.
Oh, there's a
Yes.
message here by Stephen Day. Maybe you can read it.
Okay, yeah, we can check that one. I
It's
saw
a
that one.
question.
All right, so before that, George Smith has a question. Are you still in that long distance relationship now?
Yes, we are still in because my husband's still working. So patience is the key also.
Right, right, right.
But it worked for us.
So yeah, he said before, he told me before today that yeah, he would settle down here in the Philippines. He would retire here in the Philippines, right? He would stay here in the Philippines after his retirement.
Yeah. And what's the question?
Well, yeah, I guess that would be a good plan because here in the Philippines, especially now you are in the province, you can really save money, right? If you're going to compare the
True.
expenses in the city and in the province, for sure you can tell, right? Because you used to live here in San Carlos before.
That's true. But you know what? There's a saying for that. No matter how much you have, even you have a million in your pocket, if you know how to handle that money, it will still gone because there's a lot of Filipino that have a low income but still they manage to survive even living in the city. So it's just a matter of
True,
choice and attitude.
true, true. Like the way they handle, the way they keep their money, right? Like
Yeah,
they
you have
budget.
to. Yes, and if you're living here because you are retired, and then you must be like, don't spend like a billionaire in one day because some foreigners, this is a mistake of some foreigners also coming here in the Philippines. They come here in the Philippines, they think all is very cheap. Like, oh, I can buy what I want, but small stuff, small things gathered together, it's also a big thing afterwards, after at the end of that.
True.
So you're spending more money because you always thought, oh, it's cheap, I can buy it. But when you do gather it together, so it's really a big amount, you know. So
Hmm.
Yes.
you're underestimating that. So you have to put that value like same situation in US. So you
You
spend
need to
less here.
total.
Yeah.
You need to total it up. You need to manage your the way you spend your money.
Yes, not because you are in a foreign country or poor family and you spend very cheap, like, oh, it's just cheap like that, so we can buy like that, you know. But you have to think that you are retired and what if you run out of money? So you end up with it, doing credit.
Yes. True.
Okay.
Next
Yeah.
is Doug. I'm
Doug.
flying on March 2nd. Ah, that's nice, Doug.
Very close,
Your
very close.
same as your boss's name,
Okay.
Doug.
Yeah, Doug. So you will be going to Tacloban. Okay, just be safe, my friend.
Yeah,
And Joti, Brosi Street, all the way to the end. Oh, okay, very close to us.
very close to us. Okay,
Yeah.
Chad,
So,
hi.
yeah, good day, Chad. Welcome to our live. And then, Doug, I budgeted 200% of free COVID for a ticket price. I was closed. It was 185% of the price. Okay, well, yeah, you can still save, right?
Yeah, definitely. If you have loved ones here, guys, I think it's not a bother if it's really expensive as long as you can see your loved ones because it's been 3 years that you never visited them. So I
Yes.
think
I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
know not all Americans or foreigners has like a lot of money, but if you will like think that and if it's worth it to go here in the Philippines during this time, well, yeah, just grab the opportunity. But
By
if
all means.
yeah, but all means, and then if that will be so tight for you or tight in your budget, and you think that it's not worth it to go here now, so well, wait for the perfect time.
That's true.
Yes.
All
But
right.
if you love someone, there's no excuses and there's always time. But
Well.
depends. Not all our mindset is different. Also
Mhm,
have
mhm.
the same mindset. Not all foreigners have the same mindset.
Correct.
Again, guys, if you have an important reason to come here, by all means come here.
Yeah.
If it's like within your budget, right?
Yes. So that's the reason why also most for sure foreigners will not go or come here to Philippines right now or early because of
Yep.
the tickets. The price is too high.
Yeah. Aside from the tickets, is the quarantine.
Yes, and like what we said in our vlog, previous vlog, that not only the tickets are like too expensive, but also like rules and restrictions here in every city. So time to time will change, and we don't want you to encounter problems. Like each cities has like their own restrictions.
That's
Yes,
true.
true.
So maybe you can
Next.
read the message of Stephen Day.
Yeah, sure. I have really grown not to trust Filipinas because of my experiences of being deceived or lied to. Is this so prevalent? I am looking more toward Thailand these days. Sorry for that, experience, brother. But not
Yeah,
all the
but
time. Maybe you just,
it's just
uh, ha-
happened.
yeah, it just happened and you are in the wrong time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
maybe you trust too quick.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it really depends because there's a lot of women here in the Philippines. You cannot generalize Filipinas if they have the same personality. We all have different personality. All of us. So maybe in the next date you would find a good Filipina for you,
Yes,
right?
that's true.
Yeah, yeah. So don't close your door. We never know someday if you will visit here in the Philippines, along with your vacation, you can meet your Filipina, right?
True. Next, can you feature Ate's vlog again, please?
Sure. All right, here, guys. Once again, please also visit her YouTube channel, Asawang Filipina. You can click or you can, yeah, click the link.
True. Yeah, try to support her, guys. Next, Jyoti. Family name is
This comment
Descamento. Also
also.
by Tola.
Is it
You know that?
Baitola or Batayola? I guess. All right. So BJ, bigger reason that all foreigners can afford the flight, no problem. Big misconception that we all have
All
money.
have money.
Yeah, like what we said earlier, though.
That's
True,
true.
true. You're always in good and point, BJ.
Well,
Thank you,
yeah,
brother. Yeah.
most. like people, especially people are living in the province, like they always think that foreigners has like a lot of money. But yeah, that would be the misconception.
True. That's right. Next, Will Tida. Hey guys, just joining in, going through stuff and packing things for the big move to the Philippines.
Okay, yeah, you'll go to
Yay!
Cebu, right? To meet your
Yes.
Filipina. Yeah, I was told about that.
Yay. Good.
And
It's been a long time.
yeah. And hopefully you can also visit here in San Carlos.
Yeah, some please do so that we could have boodle fight.
Okay, so all
Doug.
right, let's save any comments. All right, this is for BJ. All right, George, how is it to live in San Carlos? Well, living here in San Carlos is really like simple.
One of the cleanest and
Yeah, cleanest
very
and
simple easygoing
peaceful
city.
city.
We got also an award in the city, right, about
Yeah,
the
because of
cleanest
the like clean
nature.
city.
If you love natures,
Yes,
yeah,
and but the problem is if you are like in a nightlife, person, San Carlos is not recommended because this
very quiet.
yeah in San Carlos, like what we said during like especially 8 p.m. to 9, the place is so quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're the type of person that likes peaceful and quiet areas, San Carlos would be perfect for you. But if you're the type of person that likes to experience nightlife, go to crowded places, Cebu, Davao, Manila
so
would be good. Big
Angeles City.
Angeles City, where the girls at.
Yes. Okay.
Next.
Flights are very expensive. Yes. So Makati Maz, hey guys, I've been enjoying your videos lately. I'll be landing in Manila on May 2nd, getting my SRRV. Okay, that's nice.
Ah,
Good to
good
very
hear.
nice,
luck.
nice.
Good, good, Makati. It's actually a good process for you so that you could come freely here in the Philippines.
Well, yeah,
I
that's perfect.
paid about 1,300 for the two flights from Florida to LA to Manila. Oh wow, that's a good bargain, right?
Yeah, I
Because
think so,
flights
but
are really
still expensive.
expensive. Yeah, it's 20 or they would spend more than 2,000, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
That's already a good budget.
Yeah, that's a good price. Next
but
is
expensive for us.
yeah, expensive for us.
Filipino.
We don't have $1,000. I think if we merge our salary, me and Roger, I think it's not enough too.
Okay, so Joe T said my plane ticket was, oh, this is expensive.
2484.
2,484 plus insurance. Wow.
Oh,
And then plus another 108 for COVID treatment insurance. Wow. Too
really?
expensive.
So expensive.
Mama, can I have $2,000? That's a big amount of money. If you try to multiply that into Philippine money, I think it's like 100,000.
Yeah. Or
It's
more.
more than 100,000. I
Well,
could
yeah.
only
But
Um,
yeah,
you know what? It's more fun in the Philippines.
yeah.
right,
It's
If
right.
more
Even
fun in the
yeah.
Philippines.
again, if you have important like if you want to come here for your special person, the love of your life, your family, please do come here. If you have the
Yeah.
money, yes, please come here.
So, and I have an advice also for that kind of tips for them traveling here in the Philippines, especially foreigner. So be sure to be keep your passport, your money safe in a safe place. Don't trust too quickly into your partner or Filipino partner, even how good she is. Just be careful because it's your important things. It's
True.
connected to your life because you need that going back to your home.
Yeah,
So you need to secure, I mean, secure your important documents, important stuff.
true.
Yeah,
Um,
you need to have a locker for that, In case
yeah,
but if you are if there you encounter a bad Filipina, for example, because you love to hang out, so you have to secure your important documents.
yeah.
So that's
You
my tips and advice.
you need to have a security box. But by all means, yeah, buy a security box. Never trust directly. If
Yeah,
you
what I
it
mean, like, yeah. So if
go
you
ahead.
bring, yeah, like for example, if you come here in the Philippines and meeting Filipina, don't bring it into your room with your private
Yeah, it's
documents,
okay.
private stuff, but
Okay.
like passport, if you have important stuff.
Okay,
Better to
lagi.
have some just getting to know first, before you trust. You might lose your belongings.
True. Next, Makati Mas. I will say in the BGC, I love it. They're very modern, safe, and clean. It reminds me of being in the US, but with much nicer people, lol.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
BGC
true.
is really good place and
Very
well
friendly people.
Yeah.
modernized.
Dennis said, I wonder for those who rely on hotel resorts if skin tax will rise to the roof so hotels recover from pandemic.
Yes, Kintex.
Yes, skin tax does exist in every
Well,
country,
I
I
think
guess.
hotels the price,
Are
especially
fixed. They're
now,
fixed.
yeah, fixed price. But for sure, since tourism is open, then the price will um, go up or high for sure to
Yeah.
recover from pandemic. What you said.
Yeah, there's a
True.
lot of Christians down there.
Yeah, yeah,
So we meet
yeah.
them.
Okay. So I agree with you, but
Okay.
Filipinas really loves you. This is my biggest problem when dating younger, beautiful Pinays. So, Ate, what do you think about foreigner dating younger, beautiful, or younger Pinays? What do you think?
With dating with a young, beautiful Pinay, that's no problem because it doesn't really matter the age in dating or love.
But
If
what what do you
for
think,
me,
Ate?
for
Like,
him dating a younger Filipina, well, you have to be just like what we talked in the previous vlog that I'm the guest in Ismi vlog.
Mm-hmm.
So be a mentor to your young Filipina. But don't be too stingy also because when you are too stingy with them and it can discourage the Filipina also, especially for first impression. Ba.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I have just a
Yes.
question here that how you can tell that Filipina loves you. From
Okay.
Makati Mas also. I think we should
Uh,
answer this one.
which one?
that's our title in
Um,
the YouTube, te. That's our title in the YouTube, ba? Katong,
so money
yeah.
yung the question. So Makati Mas, I agree with your video about how to tell if a Filipino truly loves you. Okay.
Oh yeah,
It,
yeah.
he's
Yeah,
agreeing in
this
our
is yeah,
video, the
that's true.
previous
That's
video.
true.
Mm.
Yes. Well, the problem is like the people, like what we said every time. Like the people will judge. We have this behavior. Like if they can see a Filipina or younger Filipina dating to an older foreigner, they would really just say, "Ah, okay." They would just go for the money or bit better future security. But not all Filipinas. Just
Yeah,
disclaimer.
yeah. And besides that, also it is common here in the Philippines because there's a lot of Filipina marrying older foreigners. So
True.
you don't have to worry having with uh, young beautiful women because you can see when you come here in the Philippines, you can see everywhere. Maybe if you go out in the hotel, then you see Filipino with older
Yeah.
foreigner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a big deal here. The only
True.
thing for
Yes.
that, yeah, and my advice for that is just be a mentor to your young Filipino. Don't
Yes. And
spoil
just
her too much. That's
mhm.
all. Mm.
and ignore those people, right? Like I
Ignore
think
those people that would gossip you. Ignore those people that would talk behind your back. Because it's just common here in the Philippines. If they see a young Filipina, Would an old foreigner, yeah, they would always gossip because it's not common here in the Philippines. Like we dated the same age or like just a 3 5 year gap here in the Philippines, Filipino to Filipino. But because it's not common here, most people would gossip you behind your back. So
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
bother.
but for I think for this generation, in our generation, it become common this time.
Yeah, it's
Mm,
Because
already
yeah, yeah.
common a
yeah,
little bit.
when you go in a big city like Manila, Cebu City, and you see everywhere young Filipina with an older foreigner. So I think it doesn't matter anymore, you know.
It doesn't matter if
Starting
you
to
don't.
like open, but they're just
Yeah.
we cannot really like
And
avoid that.
some
There
people
are
are happy for that. Watching
oh
with a Filipino foreigner, oh, foreigner.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
dating.
Especially family, you know, family. Very
Yeah,
welcoming.
true. It's true, but there are people that just not open to those type of relationship, and yes. And
Because, yeah,
we can't we we cannot dodge it because it's in the personality of most Filipinos that they would gossip.
yeah, that's
Hmm.
true. And besides that, also, even though not just talking about foreigners and Filipina, even here in the Philippines, we already come to that point now. Like there was an actress with a older girl, a boyfriend, a very
Yeah,
popular
older
one.
Pinoy boyfriend, right?
Yeah, so for now, it's also coming. It's also we are also becoming that. You know, like we are young and then having an older Filipino. So now is kind of fair.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
at
true.
first that would be an like an issue for them, especially for the old generation. They would say, "Ah, okay, yeah, they're just asking for the money." But like what we said earlier, for our generation right now, it's like way different. Like we started to be
Yeah,
open and understand. You know, um, it is what it is. Like they fell in love each other. So
yeah. We just look and then okay, that's all.
yeah,
Okay. Next
So
is I've never been to the Philippines. Visit here, brother. Visit here.
that's true.
yes, right. So foreigners rely on credit a lot, aka a loan with high interest rate. Thankfully, I'm able to save. Yeah, yeah, we agree that.
Yeah, all of our customers. I'm not like generalizing all of you foreigners would rely on loans, but some would just rely on loans and up after that, even though that they're not yet done paying it, they would loan again. And that's a bad thing,
That's why you
right?
have to watch your pocket.
Yes, you
Coming here
need
in
Yes.
to
the
save money.
Philippines.
You really need to save money. Next, Charles Reader. I am coming to the Philippines later this year after I sell my house to retire. Oh, thank you so much for choosing the Philippines for your
Yeah,
retirement.
that's good. That's good. So, welcome in the Philippines soon. So, you two are awesome. You guys give me so much hope and joy about moving there in July. Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Thank
well,
you
yeah,
so
at
much.
first, thank you so much, Chad, for supporting our channel. Then, okay. Then, Casey, I'm going to save money. I am taking a rowboat. See you next year. Okay. All right. That's good. Crazy expensive. Yeah. Yeah. That, amount. It's too expensive. Like more than 100,000 peso. Uh, well, so that's really crazy price. Okay. Makati Maz, but how do I know if they want me or my money? That's the dilemma. Okay.
Okay. How about you, Ate? What's your thought?
So, what's your
Okay,
opinion?
but how do I know if they want me or my money? That's the dilemma.
Yeah.
So I think it depends how, because how long you've been together, or how long you know each other. So for you, it's just like don't think about too much about how much is like about money, because when you think about money you are focusing like, oh, do I have to spend this? Do I have to spend this? So the charisma is gone. Like the what is charisma again in English, or is still the same? But
Charisma.
Yeah.
for me, it's like, yeah, because you keep, if you keep, uh, how do you call that? If you keep what you call that, thinking about the money, what you have, for
If you're
you is like,
calculating,
yes, if you're calculating every time you date a woman, and the woman, we have a good sense, sense of like, sense of humor,
Humor.
sense of humor, because we can detect directly if this partner is like faking us like that. The only thing is you just have to be yourself, and about your budget is you have to not to spend everything like what the woman asks. Maybe if you encounter a woman is asking this, that, you just have to be nice and treat her well. Like for example, if for dinner out, then you ask them for the food you want to eat, not like, okay, look for the cheaper one like that, you always look for the cheap one, and you're dating a woman. So that's only the tips. But for personally, because the love comes later in a way, because you trying to impress. That we're talking about that last night, right, Roger?
Yes. Yes.
So in order
yeah.
Noted.
for the women to impress you in the first meeting, don't show them that you are too budgeting like that. But of course, not to spend also so much. Just like, don't show
The
everything
Just
average.
in
you
the
have.
middle. Just in
Yes,
the middle.
don't show everything you have also. Like, be natural. Like, this is me. Be honest to them. Don't show like you have a lot of money. Like you're talking, you have a lot of money, and then when you go out, you only spend 100 peso. Like, it makes the woman like, huh? He talks about money, and then he goes to very very cheap place, and
Hmm.
that's also kind of thinking for women.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I do agree that you guys don't show everything to your at
Partner.
first. Yeah. Don't show
Mm.
everything to your partner, or don't tell that you have a lot of money, you have a lot of property, because
In
that's
case if
the
you have that,
yeah. If you
if
have
ever,
that, well, later on,
because
you
the
can
love,
open. Yeah, you can open up to her everything if
Once you
both
already
of you
know her.
once
Once
you
you
yeah,
already
already
know
know
her.
her. Yeah. Don't be stingy, not also too generous, because if you
true.
do that, guys, there is the tendency that she would try to use your money if you're too generous. If you're too
Mm.
stingy too, you
It's
would
also
lose
not.
her.
Yeah, you would
Yeah,
lose her, or
because
Filipina will leave
you're
you.
looking for first impression, and like, because I meet, or okay, for me, I have encountered also Filipina, like, oh, I met a foreigner, but I don't like her. He's too stingy like
Stingy.
that.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So, but you don't know the real story for a foreigner yet. He just
Yeah.
like give up.
Yeah.
But I think if you are showing you're not your attitude, also kindness can help, because that's what Filipino are. Because it doesn't matter you're rich or poor, as long as you have a good attitude, you are caring, loving, and sweet.
Good heart, right? Good heart.
Yeah, that's right. And then it doesn't matter what you have anymore, but because they're looking for love, not for money. So these questions is like, how do you know if me or money? If you come to the Philippines and he's with you, then it means it's yours. But it's how you handle that day when
Yeah,
you're
correct.
with her. Show respect because you first meet. Don't really be aggressive for that women. If you want to
Okay.
kiss your Filipino woman, you can ask, like, can I kiss you?
Yeah,
Even it's
don't kiss
common to your
directly.
place. Yeah, even it is common to your place, like, oh, it's normal, because you have to read first the culture of Filipina here in the Philippines, and then at least you can adapt that, and don't bring your culture first, sit aside first, because you are trying to impress Filipina. Because
Right.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when the Filipina knows you better, it doesn't matter anymore who you are, because the love is
Correct.
there, and it's unbreakable love after that.
Mm-hmm. True. So
And
yeah,
that's my
yeah,
tips.
yeah. You have to
You have to
remember
be
those.
gentle like that.
I agree. Yeah, just
Ah,
It's
okay,
take
me.
it
Ate May.
slowly. slowly, and then
Tabi
once
ay
again,
dati ba? Dugay
don't
kita
be
mo man ni.
yeah. Once again, don't be too stingy. Don't be like
Be too
so generous.
generous.
Just be average or in the middle. Because if you're too generous or kind, they will take advantage of getting your money, not love
Yes,
or
true.
not you.
Next, group 3. Hello, kumusta? I just wanted to say hello. Hi, hello. Hello, say hello, ate.
Hello, group 3. Kisa mo na, kailan mo?
Dili eh. Okay lang natin eh.
Subscribers,
Para mag-pinayog na good.
Pinoy good.
Pinoy.
Next is Makati Maz. I'm 63. Would it be gossip worthy if I were dating a 30-year-old? If you look
Yes. Oh my
young,
God. Yes, of course. 30 years
if
old is older enough and is looking for real life.
Yeah, like they're mature enough for a relationship.
Yeah, true. Compared to 20s.
yeah, if your Filipina looks young, like she doesn't look 30, yeah, most Filipino would gossip you. But if you look young and you're Filipina, like you're in the same stage, I think no one would gossip you, right?
Hmm.
It
Yes.
Yeah.
really depends on the physical appearance, though. Most Filipinos depend on physical appearance, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of gossipers here in the Philippines. So just ignore them,
Marites.
guys.
Just
Yeah.
enjoy what you have. Don't mind them.
Enjoy your vacation, that's all. Enjoy your
Yeah, enjoy
vacation
your
and let
vacation
the
with your
love comes.
true.
Because it's more fun in the Philippines, my gosh.
Next is
Still there's
Open
so much
Bob.
to see.
I'm glad I caught your live. Thank you, Open Bob. He's always commenting on our videos all the time.
Yeah, we saw him. Thank you so much, and welcome to our live today. And you can also visit Asawang Filipina channel, my ate, so you can also check her channel, guys. So Charles, reader, I am coming to live with a lady. I met online. She is 53. She's still beautiful. I don't judge, but I don't think I could be in a relationship with a girl who is younger than my daughters. I am 62. Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. There's no problem with that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
okay.
If you love her, go for it. Why not?
Yeah,
Next.
Go
exactly.
for love.
Yeah,
There's
Yes.
go
so much,
for love.
you have so much messages here now. Maybe you can scroll down.
Yeah, I don't
It's
intend to
okay, te.
spoil them.
We always like ganid, te. One
Like
by one, we
pasunod.
ganid. Pasunod
Mas
mo,
may
ah.
mas
Ganid, ganid.
mas may gadi magmahay.
One by one. We always go one by one with all of you guys. No shifts. Okay, next. Group 3. Roger and Esme sound someone needs to sponsor both of you to come to the USA.
Sounds good. We
Yeah,
have
if
Yeah.
someone
land, but
would
we don't have
sponsor.
money.
We
Yeah,
don't
that's
have visa
true.
either.
But the thing is, what the Roger and Ismi did is first they have to to secure their things first here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Then
settle
then
down.
for them they have more freedom.
Settle
We
down.
need
Like
to
we
have
have
a
house.
house.
They need to have a house first and they need to save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
save a lot of money. So
Yes.
Makati Mas,
Just
I don't
yeah.
intend to spoil them, but I like to go to nice restaurants. What I'm supposed to do, take them to Jollibee? Well,
Lol.
yeah, that's fine. They're okay with
That's
that.
fine. Hoy, Jollibee is actually a good
It's
restaurant
very yeah,
already.
that's true here in the Philippines.
Don't
I love the
don't
chicken.
ever don't ever say it's just Jollibee. In here in the Philippines, if you go to Jollibee, that's already a good restaurant. It's not.
At least yeah, that's true.
Go
It's
ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, you're right because at least he can show first that he has a lot of, or that he can afford anything like that. You have to start
Yes.
with small first,
Yeah,
but
Yes.
in
because
in
True.
a, in a good way, of course, like very fluent,
even
caring way of love. Like okay, you can go Jollibee at the first, then second on, then you can go with a nice restaurant because he can afford
true,
he can
true.
afford that. But you have to show vice versa, not just for them in the highest level directly.
Just to tell you
I
guys,
agree.
here in
I
the
agree.
Philippines, women here in the Philippines, it doesn't mean that you would treat them to Jollibee. It's not a nice restaurant. It's not the same as Western. Western women would love to go to restaurant like five-star restaurant or any type of restaurant as long as it's a restaurant. But if in the Philippines, if you show or you treat your Filipina to Jollibee, that's okay. It's really okay here.
Yeah,
And sorry,
it
and
feels rich for us when we can eat Jollibee.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
maybe
already
you,
rewarding.
it's
maybe you can
special,
give us,
special.
then later we go to Jollibee.
Yeah,
Later
that's right.
after this live we go to Jollibee. It's already a wow for us, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's already rewarding, guys, because we have karinderya here. It's a
Yeah.
small
like
But
side
street food.
street food. Yeah,
not in the street food, of course, because you have to be careful
yeah,
eating in the
that's
street.
already low. That's already low, guys. If you want
But
to, if you
At
want to,
least Jollibee, okay, then
okay
restaurant.
labot diri Habs.
McDonald's,
Wala kay labot.
McDonald's.
Kamera magstorya ni.
Okay, bye.
Because here in the Philippines, there are like side restaurants, side street food. Those are restaurants that pretty low. If you would treat your girlfriend like that, there are just small, rare girls that would appreciate that.
Well,
That's true.
that but I mean the food more on Filipino dishes or food, but
Mm.
you have to be careful in street food, guys, because we never know
Yeah,
that you
that's
are.
sure. So that's a good advice.
Yeah,
True.
and I
You
agree with
advise,
you at the earlier that you said that you have to start from like let's say for example Jollibee. You
Jollibee,
have to start,
yeah.
yeah, because if you will start like in a fancy restaurant, your
They keep
Filipino would
looking for
expect
that.
all the time that you will go to a fancy restaurant.
That's true.
Yay.
Okay, I will go
Yay.
now.
Roger, as me sounds someone needs to sponsor both of you. If someone would sponsor us going to the US, why not? That would really be appreciated. We
I'd love to
can,
work there to save money.
yeah. Next,
All right,
Kuya
thank you so much
Buffalo.
for the super chat, Kuya Dan. Wow, that's great. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yes,
you,
thank
For
Kuya
two of
you.
my
Dan,
favorite people. Thank you.
Yeah,
Kuya
thank you so
Buffalo
much.
Dan.
Yeah,
Thank you so
he's
much.
very generous and like um like
So,
he's our old subscriber.
so he's
Yeah,
not
he's very
planning to come in
supported.
the Philippines? He doesn't have plan to come in the Philippines?
My ate asking Kuya if you have planned to visit here in the Philippines.
He's working already. Try
Ah,
to
okay,
check
okay.
his comment. Yeah, he's
Sorry, guys,
working.
can stay back to work
He's
for
one
a
of
minute.
our very old subscribers, ate, and he's very supportive, like JH2, right?
JH, Robert,
Robert,
lot of
a lot actually.
Well, not to mention all of them because they're here.
yeah.
So keep on
Okay.
supporting with Ismi and Roger's vlog.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys. And then open Bavio, shout out to Koya for that super
For
chat.
chat.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
big
thank
help.
you so much. Big help for us.
For Jollibee.
For Jollibee,
Yeah.
yes.
Now,
Yes, Jollibee. Yeah.
We can go to Jollibee.
Next is Steve Phillips. Well, looky here, who's live and in charge of Maayong Buntag youngsters. Yes, Maayong Buntag,
wow,
Steve.
Steve Phillips.
Yeah, he can
Buying book.
speak he can speak Bisaya ate a little bit.
Oh, so he's been to Philippines also here,
He's
or he just studied.
actually he's studying.
Mm.
Next
Uh,
BJ, the first date I have with a Filipino in the Philippines, I'm taking her out to Pagpag.
For pagpag.
pag.
I heard that pagpag.
Yeah, I've heard that also, but I forgot what's that.
Pagpag is street food. Amo,
Yeah,
pagpag is
pag.
street food. Leftover foods in the restaurants that most scavengers actually get
Ah,
from,
Ah,
okay.
yeah,
yes,
that's true.
pagpag.
Yeah,
And
but
it's,
Like,
in
go
yeah,
ahead.
uh-huh.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
but
Go ahead.
in the hotel also, like if they are in the hotel have also restaurant, then they can eat there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, the
Pag.
hotel with restaurants, you can also eat.
You're very funny, BJ. Amo, this BJ ko eh.
No worries, Makati, and you'll listen to my email, Kita. who is gonna be 30 in March. Lol. Ah, okay, okay.
Wow,
That's fine. That's
congrats.
fine. Congrats. We can't hear you. You're on mute, I guess.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next, kanang Michael Miller. Hi guys. What about me? Do I look old? I will be 58 in 2 months. Happy
Hey,
birthday in
brother.
advance. I think most Black Americans doesn't look old. I'm sure because
Yeah,
Calvin
even
doesn't look old.
foreigners. You look like 30. Yay.
Yeah. Yay. Yeah. Roger's sister said you look 30, Michael.
Yeah,
He's older than my dad. My dad is only 52.
but looks
Yeah, but you
older.
don't look,
Yeah.
old, Michael.
Yes, he looks older. He looks like 60. Adam, bump into your channel a little while ago. Nice to see you live. Hi from Canada. Hi,
Hi.
Canada.
Hi,
I
Adam. Plate.
yes. I've heard
Welcome to
Canada.
Ismi and Roger's Vlog
Yeah, welcome to
Yes.
our vlog. And I've heard Canada
live.
has a very strict rules when it comes to flying. Even your local, like in within Canada, you can't go anywhere. They say. I
Mm.
have a lot of customers from Canada, but they don't really fly at
Yeah.
all.
Well, right now, Canada is too cold. Like, they're
Yes.
like negative degrees.
Yeah, that's the reason why we're trying to tell them that to go to like hot places like Mexico and Hawaii, but they always say our borders is too strict.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God. And then what happened? Group 3.
Ah,
Basahan na.
group 3.
Basahan.
Basta-
I
Really,
dated a
Roger.
Pinay in Davao, and there was so much negative gossip on her because I'm a Pinoy, half American. Ah, that's the reason why he looks Pinoy and felt so
Oh,
bad for her. Ah, uh,
oh,
that's so sad.
that's. Thank you so much that you really understand her situation. Not all foreign people understand the situation of Filipina. Um, I hope that maybe someday everything would be okay. Yeah. And you're still dating that Filipina? Doug, Makati Mas, you shouldn't just expect throw a province girl into the deep end of
society.
society. Yes.
Don't
Don't.
knock the Jollibee.
Yeah, Jollibee is precious to us in the Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah, it's everything to us. Oy, huwag kang ganyan.
Work her into it. Okay. You guys have your camera turned off, the screen black. Oh, really? Can you see
That's
us, guys?
Roger. Can you see us, guys? Hey, Cliff is always saying,
I think it's
no, not Cliff.
your connection because I can see Roger and Ismi here.
Yeah, I could see all of you actually.
Yeah,
Next,
yeah,
group
yeah. There.
three. It is expensive to get two visas to USA.
Uh,
Ate, you have thoughts
Yeah,
about
I
that, the
don't have
visa?
idea. For me, it's like for visa is cheaper, but for tickets, that's make it expensive.
yeah, and
Like
it's a long
ticket and
process,
visa.
right?
Yeah, it's a lot of papers needed, a lot
Yeah,
documents.
especially if we don't have relatives there.
Yeah, that's true, and that makes it hard.
Yes. So Makati is gives it's so complicated in the Philippines, lol. Yeah, it's
No, not
complicated, but it's
really.
more fun.
Well, it's too complicated if you make it complicated.
Yeah, it
That's the
depends
point.
upon
So I just
you.
have to, yeah, just think positive and don't make it complicated.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just be yourself, and if it's for you, then it's for you.
correct.
So yeah,
That's right,
if
Ate.
it doesn't for you, then just let it go. Then go for another Filipina.
Definitely agreeing to that.
Mm,
Doug,
So
it's actually simple in the Philippines. Don't make it complicated. Yeah.
that's true.
It's up. It really depends
Oh
on
yeah,
you.
dog car is answering. It's actually simple in the Philippines. Don't make it complicated.
correct. So
Steve-O.
Stevo, there's a Jollibee's in so Caliph been told by a bunch of tips. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some Jollibee branches in foreign countries nowadays.
Mm.
Oh.
Next. Joseph, if we took a woman to a fast food restaurant on the first date, it would be the last date. No? In your country maybe. In the Philippines, no. Yes.
No, don't
Yes.
like really, expose them in a fancy restaurant.
That's true. Then at least you know earlier. Then it's not for you if you take the in a fast food restaurants, and if it's over, then okay, be it. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
good to
Cause
know. It's good to know that you treat them into a fancy restaurant and it keeps going and going. At the end, you bring it to the cheap restaurant and it's gone, and you spend a lot of money already.
yeah.
yes.
You might
True.
you might you might go bankrupt if you will
Yeah,
go
that's
Yes.
to fancy restaurants all the time.
so
Yeah.
that's true. So for this situation, if we took a woman to a fast food restaurant on the first date, it would be the last date. So be it, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
If they show their true identity in the first date already, that's better for you.
that's a red
Yeah.
flag. That's a red flag.
If they stay, if they stay, then it means they are well. There's a chance for that Filipina that can be your partner in the future.
True.
Yes,
So, because some foreigners are afraid for them to lose someone, don't be afraid because, like for example, for this Joseph experience, so if that happen, you have to be grateful for that. Be happy that, oh, okay, then at least I know early, you know, earlier than later.
True.
right. That's right. That's right. If they,
Yeah.
oh, you're Filipina, will live. So yeah, be it, and then
Be it. Then
go
move
for
on
vacation. Yeah, go for a vacation and enjoy. And whenever you know, you can meet your another Filipina and willing to
somewhere.
accept you. Yeah,
That's
somewhere.
true. And
True.
that's a good thing because you can encounter a Filipina that you really meet in person than online chat, you know.
Yes. Right.
Like they are your way.
Good
Exactly.
night, guys. Thank you so much for the live chat. Thank you so much for visiting our live chat, George. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Yes. Keep
Good
safe.
night, George.
Next is
Bye.
Top Hunt. Hi, Jay. How are
Welcome. Welcome.
you? Welcome to our live again.
It's been a while that
Been
we
a while,
couldn't
Jay.
make it or we can go live.
Next, Stevo. I'm parked for night in middle of nowhere, Arizona. Lol. Hoy,
All right.
you
Keep
should
safe.
keep safe. Keep safe. Go home. Go straight to home. Stevo. Next is Stevo. What's mahal typo? Lul.
What's mahal? Mahal.
Mahal.
Expensive.
Expensive is mahal.
Mahal,
In there
yeah.
in
Expensive.
Tagalog, mahal is love. In Cebuano, mahal is expensive. Hi, watching here from Pasig City. Hi, thank you so much, V. Thank you for supporting us. A Filipino.
Yeah,
A
Yes.
maybe,
Filipina.
yeah. Maybe you can invite her to come up also so that she can be your guest if she's willing to.
Yeah. 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 We can
Yeah,
listen to her opinion, her
that's
idea.
true.
Yeah. Put your email, V, so that we could put you on our guests.
Yeah, if you want to join now, because we still
Yeah.
have time, we end the live like around 12. Yeah,
12.
around 12. So if you want to join, you
Share.
can join and then just email me. The email will be on my videos, like in the description. You can check.
Yes, please put your try to send an email through Roger V and we can put you in our live right now.
Yeah, if you want to join.
Yeah, if you want to join. Old geezer trying to get my fiance in here. Ah, okay, that's
Congrats. That's
good.
good.
Congratulations. Next, Doug. My Pinay was upset because the chismis about her was she was on the sex sites.
Oh,
Ah,
that's bad.
that's really low. Really low. Too much trash on that gossip. But it's what it is. You cannot please anyone here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So what your Filipina can do is just to disregard every chismis.
Yes. Well, if it's not true, then just ignore it. Just ignore them.
Mm.
True. Next, you are behind comments, said Doug. Yeah, we're trying to be fast right now. Cliff, I can hear you both. I just can't see you and ask my nurse to look at the screen to see if what's something wrong. She said no. She said I hear them but I can't see them. All of the other people in our live right now can see us. Maybe
Yeah, that's
Esme
true.
and Roger need to change screen. Haha, joke lang.
Maybe Steve wants to see your face, like
Yeah,
big,
that's true.
big.
Me?
Big face.
How
Yeah,
to change? Okay, I'll
you can
remove.
try to change. Can you see me, guys?
Roger's gone now. Upset. Joke.
It's mine. It's
Kidding.
mine. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Next,
blacked out
Doug.
for a while, Roger, for about a minute. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because of sometimes I will turn off my video because
And
uh,
he needs to take care of Haley
yeah, to
sometimes.
take care of Haley, need to look at.
Next is Cliff. Okay, baby, it's just my phone. I don't know, Lul. Would have been nice to talk to you guys. Yeah, it would be nice to talk to you too, Cliff.
Yeah,
You're
sure.
one you're one of our like repeating subscribers on the comments. Firstly, I'm pure Pinoy. Grew up in New York City. We broke up. She married, lives in Aussie now. Oh, okay. Okay. Ah, so you're a Pinoy. You're not half. You're just very. I think a green card, right? He's a green card holder.
I think
If
so.
I got that right.
But
Yes.
but he looks like also a foreign, the
I
face.
think he looks like half
Yeah, half four.
Japanese.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Maybe he
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like half Japanese because of his eyes. Maybe
Yeah.
So Maggie, are you here? Who's Maggie?
there's no Maggie here.
I own
I own
Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Wow, that's nice. You can treat us,
Oh,
Michael.
that's good.
Where's your branch, Michael? I know he's just joking. Cliff, have you moved up to the mountains yet? No, not yet.
In the future, but we have plan if
Yes.
everything will be okay. So my fiance is here with me. I'm 67. She is 48. We're getting married soon. Well, yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes. Next is
Congrats.
Makati in the U.S. If I took a date of McDonald's, she wouldn't immediately ask me to take her home. Yeah,
Over
because I've
the
heard in a Western country, like McDonald's is like you're like used to it, like breakfast or dinner or just a quick food in your
like
place. But
regular.
in the Philippines, it's not a regular food here. For us, if you go to the fast food, that's already special for us.
Yeah,
We
because
even,
That's
go
true.
ahead. We
it's
even
rare for
we
us to go to fast food
that's
during.
true. We even celebrate our birthday in fast food.
Well, you have to remind also because Filipina or Filipino, when we eat
Right.
here, we eat 3 times a day plus snacks. So
True.
we spend more for that.
Next, where were we? Where? Okay. Old geezer in the USA. If we take a woman, Danatana, Michael Miller. I think first impression is usually the first lie in a relationship. It's up to you if you want to lie in your first. I think first meeting.
Yeah, but Filipina don't really like that.
Yeah, I think first
Some
impression is.
Filipina, yes, because maybe I don't know. But if you really want a serious relationship for a Filipina, you can lie with them, but the respect should be there also,
Mhm.
True.
right? You can be
Yes.
together, but you should put respect
Yes. You
Yeah,
always
respect
put.
is like
in a way of what? Like, for example, just like what we talked a while, like, if you want to kiss your Filipina, you have to ask first because that's Filipina attitude. May
Yes.
tawag
True.
nato ana
like
conservative,
oh
conservative.
conservative. If you will not ask you know,
The next day is gone. She's gone.
is gone, or
Again,
maybe she will slap you, or
again, guys, I can always see comments there that why you always proclaim that Filipinas are conservative. They always say that because we have the most, like, we have the a lot of young generation right now that are pregnant, teenage pregnancy. They always say
single mom.
that to us, single moms. Guys, again, we're conservative in a way that we don't kiss in public. We're conservative in a way that we're not liberated enough. It's not it's not actually just young generation being pregnant. It again, we're lacking of sex education here in the Philippines because for
That's
us
the
it's
problem.
awkward. It's really awkward to talk in school about sex.
And
So
there's some young um, generation or men generation who are not like responsible enough to, let's say for example, they have like a baby like the young age, and then the man will just go away because they can, or he can stand um,
he's not
her his
responsible
obligation.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're responsible. That's why there are a lot of young single moms here in the Philippines.
Yeah, since we have a lot of listeners down there, so I have also some tips and advice for them coming here in the Philippines.
That's
So,
good.
first, if you are looking for a fiance or live-in partner here or whatsoever for your future, so my advice is be sure that you are dating a Filipino woman, not underage, or because it's illegal here, and especially with foreigner. You can explain that, Ismi.
Hmm.
True.
Ismi, you can explain that. Like
You can explain that.
what I'm talking about ba? If coming here dating with a young Filipina, you have
That is
to
underage.
yes, underage. Because some
Yes.
Filipina lie for that. So I think you need some proof for that, like an ID.
Yeah, you need
Yes.
to make sure it's not about the
Yes.
age, guys. It's about the
18?
rules here.
Yes.
Rules in the Philippines. If you would date a 17-year-old, that's a huge trouble for you. It's not lucky. You think that
That's
it's
true.
lucky because she's young? No. You're unlucky because you can be caught.
If
Or
there's a
it's a
problem, yes, and if
big
there is a
trouble.
problem for that, for example, if, for example, a foreigner have a lot of money and the Filipina is nice, because sometimes it happens here, 17, 16 years old, so partnership is okay as long as it doesn't caught by police or it's not reported to a high officials. But for foreigner, if you have a money and for the family of that young Filipina will can sue you like, oh, you have to after that foreigner because you are underage and they can take all your money because you can be in jail for that. So that's how you have to be aware coming here in the Philippines. Because
Yes.
sometimes the Filipina women, the family is the problem, right?
Yes,
Because
Yes,
because
it
true.
they
happens like
pursue.
that. Yeah. So you are courting not just Filipina but the family. Just be nice.
Let's
That's all.
let's make it fast, guys. I think they're piling up already. The comments are piling up.
Okay.
Let's go to Cliff. If I was to ask a Filipina out on a date, I would probably ask her what's something that you've always wanted to do, and then I would try to make that happen for the first day, I think.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
yeah. If I
Eh,
was Filipina out there, I would probably ask her what is something that you always wanted to do, and then I would try to make them that happen for the first
that's
day.
sweet of you.
That's also
Really
sweet.
sweet of you. Yeah,
That's
that's
sweet.
really sweet.
Yes.
Next,
Right.
hello everyone. Hi, Dream. Um, Makati mas also mahal means something in the Tagalog and Cebuano. Yes, it's really different. Mahal in mahal in Tagalog is love. Cebuano is expensive. Mahal.
Ang mahal in Tagalog is mahal.
Yeah.
Mahal is love.
Yeah.
Mahal in
In
Tagalog is love. In Bisaya
Cebuano
is
is
expensive.
gihigugma.
Cebuano,
Oh my
higugma.
God,
Um,
gihigugma.
But the word mahal
It's different.
in
Two
Bisaya,
different
it's
words.
yeah expensive. So there are two like different meanings.
One word with
Next.
two different meanings.
I
I
want
want.
V as a travel companion. Okay.
Companion.
They're wolfing out the Filipinas that are commenting in our channel now. Yeah, you can wolf them, guys. It's your choice.
I think V is taken.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
so yeah, earlier comment only had well, I had type okay, moving on. Can go right home and track driver gonna be out
Gonna
on
be
road
out on
till
road.
making the pesos. All right, right.
Be careful. BG.
Done shopping, heading home. I only spent 6,000 pesos. Hope you're still live. If not, have a good day. All right, yeah, I
Doug,
think.
you skipped Doug. I told her that we have named that gossips isa, dalawa, and tatlo. Good.
Seriously?
Seriously? Next is Chick Boy Rick.
Thank
Okay.
you so much for the super sticker.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for the
Thank you.
Chick
support.
Boy.
This is over
Can go
plan.
to Jollibee after.
Yeah. Next is Chick Boy. I think this is Kuya Boy Rick, I guess. I think he changed his name.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
Um,
think so.
hello, Ata. Hello, then.
Yes, thank you so much for the super sticker. All geezer. Yeah, thank you
User.
so
All
much.
user. Welcome to the live chat.
Yes,
Next
welcome.
is Doug. Dalawa is the fat one. Tatlo has no
No
ass and
ask.
isa is missing here front tooth.
How? What's the answer?
He's actually describing the marites ate, like the people that
Ah,
gossips them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they have this phrase or the words that, oh,
okay.
there's isa, dalawa, and tatlo.
Hello, guest. Hi, Chick Boy Ray.
Yes,
Yeah.
hello.
Next is serious question. I have known cam girl since 2009, but we never meet in person. Do you think I should date her when I arrive in May? It's up to you.
Sure, why not? Of course you can. Just go with the flow and enjoy your vacation. As
Just
long
be
as,
Yes,
cautious.
yes, as long as she's not underage.
Yes.
yes,
Just
right.
be cautious of everything.
Mm. Just enjoy. Have fun.
Yes,
Next
right.
is
Hello, Percy
hello.
Ramsey. Good day. How
Hi
are you doing?
Percy. Hi brother. So,
Yes.
thank you so much for
So,
joining our the live stream right now, brother Percy.
yes. So, when is your plan to visit here in the Philippines,
Yeah.
Percy?
Roger would cook for you.
Lahat, ingat, ciao. Thank you,
Yeah.
ingat.
Chick Boy Rick, I'm flying into Manila on March 20, staying for 30 days. Gonna swing by Cebu. Yeah, please visit San Carlos, Kuya Rick.
Yes. So, Makat, it's up to you and her, but after 13 years, you should know quite a lot about her and her family. If not, I would stay away. Well,
That's
yeah,
true. Good advice, dog.
yes. Hello, babe. Margie Velasco.
Oh,
Ismi,
yeah.
like your hair, don't cut it. It looks good long. All right, Roger. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the reason why I do undercut instead of cutting it short because Roger doesn't like my hair short.
yes. Good morning po, everyone. Good morning, Margie Velasco.
Good morning, Margie. If you want to promote your channel, promote it here so that they can see your YouTube
Oh,
channel.
Oh, yes.
Margie Velasco is
They're
my fiance.
they're
Oh, you
actually
wait.
they're wolfing out Margie right now. Just
Yeah,
try to skip that comment.
So this one, open Bob. I had no idea that underage Filipinas lie about their age. That's very concerning. People might end in jail because of it. Yeah, you have to
that's
see to it that your Filipina is like below, oh, above 18.
Yes, because if they're below 18 and they're good at hiding it, you would be in big trouble.
that's true.
Correct.
Next, Joseph. Yes, they call that jailbait.
Jailbait.
Mahal kita.
Next, they're just skip that. They're already wooing Margie. Bilat
All right.
Bendor.
Okay. So Word to the wise: if you have raised children before, you would think twice about being in a relationship with anyone that is too young.
That's
Well,
True.
nice.
guys, yeah, good. Yeah, you have the point there, Percy. Thank you so much. So, mahal kita,
Um
old geezer. I love Rosie. Thank you so much, brother.
Hi, Dennis. He's actually always doing that to Roger, ate. Don't mind him. He's a huge fan of Roger.
Goodbye, all. Take care. Goodbye, Dennis, and keep
Goodbye.
safe.
Take
Not a
care.
not a goodbye, but see ya.
See you soon. See you soon. Next, all geese are flying into New Clark City in about May, staying until I can bring my new wife home, Margie.
Margie.
They're already wooing Margie right now, wolfing
Yeah.
out the crowd.
When you go to Pampanga, you can also visit Angeles City. Just enjoy and what's there.
Hoy, imong
Yeah.
gi-skip si Bilat Vendor. Basahasag kang
Uy,
Bilat
binat
Vendor,
vendor.
besh.
Singa sa
Sorry.
kuha ka na mag-live niyo ba mga pangalan lahi kay kayo kuan.
Bastos kayo.
Sorry.
Next.
You guys have got to be the most beautiful Filipino vlogging couple on YouTube. Thank you so much. Roger looks like a 15-year-old gamer. Really, I'm too old now.
Because of
He-
her of his muscle. He looks like
I, I'm fat
Roger.
a gamer daw.
Next is Michael Merler. Thank you so much for the super sticker, brother.
super chat.
First
Yeah, thank you so
impression
much.
lies. I mean, is the people general will talk themselves up, foreign or Filipina. People should be the same when they meet today as they were yesterday, and some tomorrow as today. He's actually trying to tell us that, um,
Don't change your attitude from
yeah,
beginning
don't
to the end.
change. Yeah, that's true. So
Same
that's
as my
what
Yes.
he.
husband.
Yeah, true. Don't change what you are right now. Just be yourself. If that's your true personality, yeah, just show it.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that because now with long distance relationship with my husband, and we're still the same. And my husband
Yes.
never changed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, we know that. We know that. So
Yeah,
good
we
for him because
That's why
never change.
we have this long, how do you call that?
relationship, long
Yeah,
relationship already.
long relationship
Um,
already.
I would say Herman. I would say your husband Ate is really good. He's a good. He has a
He
good
never
heart.
I'm great.
changed. Yes,
Eight.
Yes. Next is Dennis. Haha, Esme said Bilat Vendor. Of course, that's his name. And
that's
they
true.
don't know what's Bilat is, Dai.
It's in, oh, some of them knows.
Some of them doesn't know. Some of them knows. Okay. Next, first thing, we will be there in May. Roger light up the coals. Ask for the two pieces of official identification and it too young. Run.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Run.
so funny.
So yes, please do come here, Percy. We would really cook for you, especially Roger. For me, I'll just make you company with your wife. I'm not good at cooking.
So Chick Boy Rick said, "Is your guest single? You can ask.
No,
You can,
Married.
she's not married.
long, long time marriage. Oh,
yeah,
Yes,
but
a long
yes,
distance relationship, and
also
then
long
she's married,
distance. It's also foreigner.
yeah. She has already a baby, a child too, a daughter.
a daughter. Yes.
Yes. Next is Steve-O. Okay, you three take care always. Until next time, peace and love. Maayong hapon to you. Maayong gabi for me.
Complete lang.
Yeah. Take care, Steve-O. Have a nice drive. Yeah, have a nice drive. Next, Doug. Guys, I need to go. My laundry isn't doing itself. Yeah. If you can do it magically, yeah, you can do it. Especially for us, we need to do the laundry this afternoon by hands.
Okay,
Maayong
Darren
buntag.
Howard, may buntag, Higalas Musta, Tamsak host.
Kamsakos, Darren.
Sa
Yeah, you can visit
welcome,
Darren. You
Lauren
can visit
Howard.
Asawang Filipina Ate. You can, visit
You,
her channel.
again, guys, you can visit all their channel. Please support them, and that would be a huge help for them too. Next. BJ, okay, made it home. New translation for Mahal. Love is expensive. Did I hear someone say Roger will be cooking for visitors? I'll be there soon.
Come here.
Yeah, BJ is a kidder. He's always joking around. Next, Makati if you guys ever come to BGC, I'll take you out for a nice dinner. No Jollibee.
Well, yeah, that's a good experience.
Yeah, because we don't really go to restaurants, only fast food. Right, Roger?
Yes.
Yes.
Mahal,
All right.
expensive.
All
Mahal,
right. Mahal.
mahal is what ano, new meaning is expensive.
Mayo man ako, salamat. At good to know, Darren. Again, feature Asawang Filipinas vlog, please. So this
Yes.
is Ate's vlog, Asawang Filipina. Please visit her YouTube channel, guys, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Please support her, guys.
Yes. Please
Next,
support her.
Bilat vendor.
Balot
Balut
na ate mo.
vendor.
I think that's
Really?
balot. That's balot, I think.
No, she's putting it in bilat. So we would read it as bilat. I
Really?
realized the
Oh,
mistake. Getting some jokes from you guys. Have to change the name.
have to change the name. Balot di
Yeah.
ay.
Balot. Balot, not bilat. Yeah, you can change the set. You can click the settings.
Yeah, please click the settings because the the letters are mis, messed up, I guess. Should I ask my long distance Filipino girlfriend to marry me? We have been dating for 2 years.
Oh,
If
For,
you feel, what do you think about Ate since you have that
well, for me,
relationship?
is first is get to know first the Filipina. Don't rush into marriage because love is always there even though you're not married. Because that's my experience also because we live together for imagine like let's say 7 years before we get married.
mm. Hmm.
So love is always there. It doesn't deducted without marriage. Without marriage.
Yes. Yeah. When how many years you and your husband was married, Ate? Like you were dating how many
Hmm.
years?
2017. Yeah, 2006 May. So about 10
After,
years.
2006.
10 years.
2006, guys, they started their relationship and they got married 2017.
Yes, I'm still 21, so that's still young. And my
Yes.
husband is 37. That's how we started. That age gap.
Yeah. So, Ate, marriage is not really that important, guys. It's up to you if you really want to um
Settle.
settle down with her. Cause relationship is if you love someone, then you can get married if you're sure with her. If and only if you're sure with your feelings.
Yeah, and
Right,
for me
Ate?
also, I have an idea for that. Like, if ever you marry too quickly, sometimes a Filipina also is like, oh, too confident with it, so you can do everything you want. Oh, I'm married, so that's okay. But if you keep yourself first in relationship, it's more of getting to know each other. Then the patience is there, especially with foreigner,
True.
than rushing into marriage because some Filipina expect like when they get married, oh, I have benefits for my husband like that, like that. Oh, I have a benefit, so I'm secure. So if ever we divorce, so I think it's better for especially for two different culture to get to know first. Like keep it in a relationship first. If you know each other, for example, in online because they know each other for 2 years. So if they
mhm.
meet online for 2 years because 2 years pandemic, so where's the communication there in intimate relationship like that when you are two persons living together? So it's not there yet. So it's better to get to know first and meet each other.
True.
Mm.
Next is Chick Boy. Does your guest have a single friend? Te, can you answer that?
I don't really have a single friend Because since I'm married now, so I'm like, because when I was young, I explored too much. So when I'm married, I'm more focused on family now.
Mm.
Like that's my happiness now. My husband, my daughter, and just my
Yeah, she
my
doesn't really
surroundings is
mingle a
evolved.
lot.
Yeah,
She
because
doesn't mingle a lot.
yeah, single also love to hang out like that. So
Yeah.
Mm.
She's
it's like I
staying
still
away from
avoid.
that.
Yeah, staying away for temptation. That's all.
Yes. Next is
And
Michael
next,
Miller. Are you still planning on picking me up at the air? Yeah, you should try to answer what Michael said. The first impression lies, I mean, is people general will talk themselves about foreign Filipina. People should be the same when they meet today as they were yesterday. Like he's asking, I mean, is people general will talk themselves up? What do you think about that?
well, we answered already that a while, and we think that what you are now is don't change your attitude for your partner or your for
That's
Filipina,
that's what
and
his
have
thought. That's his
yeah,
thought, ate.
and that yeah, but we agree for that because it happens to me also because my husband is having the same attitude from the beginning until to the end, and
Yes.
Yes,
always with communication also because if the other one is acting like that, the behavior is like that, and the other Filipina, for example, is not doing the same way. So it's just like whatever comes, then just be it na lang, I think, because if it doesn't work for that way for your Filipina, so I think it's time because no matter what you do, no matter how nice you are to your partner, if your partner insists for that and do the wrong side that what you don't like, so I think it's time for that to give up.
true.
Yes. And
That's
again,
true.
yeah. And first impression is like it happens. Sorry, it happens. Every like if you meet someone, right? But if you um, just my advice, just be true to yourself.
Yes,
Yeah,
That's
right.
like
true.
show your true color. If you are
True.
like that, well, if your Filipina is willing to accept
Be
you,
honest. That's
yeah, just be honest, and your Filipina will not leave you because you are honest.
you have to be
Yes,
honest in the beginning pa lang, in the start of
Yeah.
your relationship.
true.
So
Next is Makate Mas. Asawang looks like Roger lol. Yeah, because they're brothers and sisters. That's the reason why they look the
they don't
same.
know. They don't know yet. I guess.
Ah, okay. So this is her his older sister
Older.
guy.
Yeah,
Guys.
she's my sister, so that's why we have the same face.
Yes. You have that Latino vibe.
Yeah, maybe other like viewers didn't know that she's my sister.
Yeah, that's her. That's his older sister. Sorry. Next is I
Where are we
wouldn't
right
eat,
now?
but I wouldn't eat balot if you paid me 1 million pesos. Yuck. If
last
you pay me 1 million pesos and I ate balot, I would eat like dozen balot for you.
last night Roger and Ismi is eating balot.
Yeah,
Yes, we do love balot, guys.
yeah. Next is Open Bob. What? Wow, that was a long time to marry.
Yes,
Yes,
because they know how to keep their relationship, and like the
true.
connection and love is always there.
Yeah, there is no plus and minus for that. There's no minus for that, and there's always plus if true
Yeah.
Yes,
love.
true. Percy, everyone, please like and subscribe to this channel. It has been my pleasure to watch them grow. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Percy.
much,
Thank you,
Percy.
Percy.
And
You have an overwhelming message.
yes, and then Percy, you can also visit my sister's channel, Asawang Filipina.
Yeah, just comment there, then I can visit you too.
Yes.
Next,
And
BJ.
BJ said, "Yes, Roger, I like the way your ate thinks about marriage." Yes.
Yes. She's
because
mature
she has the
enough.
experience and she's
I think
mature.
yes.
Next, Darren, if you're marrying a Filipina, buy her light sandals. The heavy ones hurt. Binuang ra. Depends on what her tastes are. If she likes high heels, why not? If she likes flats, why not? It depends on her taste. I like flats. Ate likes high heels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more confident. But this time when I live in the mountain, I prefer flats.
Flats
Mm.
na
City,
kate.
more sandal.
Mm. For me, flats ra gyud. Di jud ko ganang high heels. Bahala na.
Spartan.
Spartan ako ah. Chinilas. Next. Old geezer. I knew my Filipino was special. I asked her to marry me quickly, but I am 67. She is 48. We are not children. We will have great and prosperous live together. That's true.
And it's okay
Yes.
for that.
Yeah,
It's a matter of choice. Yeah,
both are mature already.
yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
Bilat vendor, drive by. Yawa mo ni yung pangano eh. Next, the mantis. Hi, hello, Roger and Esme. Hello,
Hello.
the mantis. Can you put your
Welcome to the
name?
live.
Yes,
Yes.
welcome.
Can you put your name, mantis, so that we can address you properly? Two men on a motorcycle. Shoot at Roger. Huh? Shot at Roger?
Wow,
What do
what?
you mean?
Okay,
Naunsa
par.
to uy.
Yes, it's always better
Or
to be
all.
honest, even if that leads to the relationship ending. That's better because otherwise you would be in a relationship that is doomed to end
And
eventually.
eventually, that's
Yeah,
true. I agree with that.
that's true.
Yes.
You have the point.
It's better to know her right
First.
away than to know her later,
Yeah.
if you got what I mean.
Okay, this question is really interesting. Question: Is Roger and Esme married or living in?
In scene, lol.
Lol.
So,
Yeah, we're not
I,
married yet, but we're planning.
It's not a scene if you're living together.
Yeah, even if we're not
that's
married.
that's in the Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not actually a scene
in
if
the
you have
old
planned to get married. Yes,
in the old ways or generation, living together if you're not married is like
a scene.
not, not
it's
good.
very common now also
Yeah,
because
but
there's
it's
a lot of separate.
yes, it's common
Um,
now.
it, it's like this, guys. If you rush into marriage and you don't, we're both and us are already like comfortable together, and we already know our personality, but we always think about time. Marriage is a serious step in a relationship. So you
You're right.
don't need to rush things, right?
You're right.
Yes, I agree with that. I've been there too.
Yes. Ati's been there
I've
too.
been there
10
too.
years in a waiting.
Yeah, I've been there too, so I
More than
agree.
10 years.
Living in a scene, so that's okay. If for love,
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
just
if
for
you like
love,
the person, so if you love the person, so then live with
with a
living in a
scene,
scene is
with
okay.
scene,
Living in the sea.
live in the roof because scene in Bisaya is roof. So
Yeah,
living in
yeah.
the roof.
A metal roof.
Next is the mantis. What happened to you guys' intro video, Roger? Don't sit, get fit. I enjoyed that beat. we need
Yeah,
to we
I
need
need
to
to
change
change.
that. Yes, because it's already like not in the topic that we're trying to do. So we need to retake a video and put that in the intro again. So don't worry. We would come back to a different intro. Next
Yes.
is Darren Howard. High heels? Oh my gosh, I don't want to be beat with high heels. That is why I buy her light sandals. Char. Ha ha ha. Animal is Darren.
Okay, so VJ, when I first heard a Filipina say sleepers, I thought she was saying sleepers. Lol, we had a good laugh about it, mainly because I was confused. Okay,
Slippers. Yeah. Maybe she pronounced it differently. That's the reason why you misheard it, I guess.
yeah. What is taking you so long, Roger? Get off your ass and marry her. You know what? If I have money, yes, but I don't have money to be honest.
They're still looking for a sponsor. So who
Yeah.
knows? Anybody there is gonna sponsor them.
Ate, it's okay. We need to buy a land first. We need to buy a land. We need to buy a house. That's our goal. This day that we need to save money for the future of our baby. We can just make the marriage later
Well,
if we
whatever
have the
comes first na
house.
lang.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What?
Yeah.
The
We
first
always
thing
think
is
about the future, like the house, like our daughter's future. So, well, afterwards, if everything will be okay, so why not? And then a lot of people helping us, giving donations, so we also save money for that. So she saw a pair of big heavy boots she wanted. I was like, "Hoy, hala, are you crazy? You want to knock me out with those?"
Yeah.
that's
You
the
know,
time.
sandals can be a weapon. Next, Open Bob. I like the current no entry format of your videos. Thank you so much. Some people likes our intro. Some people just want to go with the topic right away.
That's true. It is also direct to the point.
Makate, yes, that food port intro got me too hungry. I'm glad it's gone.
Okay,
Michael
Michael,
Miller.
did I get blocked? No,
It's still
You're not.
there. Michael
you're still
Miller.
there. No
Next.
So
one
just
blocked
comment
you,
down
my friend.
below. Just comment down below if you have something to ask
Yes.
BJ.
about relationship.
BJ said, yes, yes, yes. Preach as me all over the Philippines. So no Filipina will want to marry me right away. BJ doesn't really like to be married right away. He wants to have fun first. Next, Miller. I'll be there in June. Are you two still picking me at the airport? Sure. Why not?
Oh yeah,
That's true.
Michael.
yeah, sure, sure. We can um, go to the airport. I
That's true.
know
It's
that would
good.
be
It's
one
more
thing.
safety.
Yeah, that would be one thing that you're worried about, that no one will see you at the
Roger and
airport.
Ismi can be your tour guide.
Yes.
Guide if you have questions here, then you can always contact them.
Yeah, you can anytime, guys. Anytime you can ask or any questions.
True. Next is help me find a hotel.
Oh,
Oh,
not a problem.
not a problem. Roger's specialty.
Yes.
That's true.
Thank you so much for
Next.
the super sticker Mantis 1968. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting
Yeah.
Roger Ismi channel.
Thank you
The
so
Mantis
much.
1968.
Again, guys, please visit Asawang Pilipinas YouTube channel. She has very interesting topic about driving and also lifestyle. About the Philippines too.
Yeah, soon
She's
I will be like doing like Ismi and Roger's vlog, I think.
Yes.
yes, because they can relate to it, ate, and you have the experience
Yeah,
to
I will
show.
do. Yeah.
Yes. Again, guys, the topic is what was the topic today again, Hubs?
Topic today, it's all about long distance relationship, like how to keep long distance relationship.
I have a question for you,
So
ate. Like,
yes. Sure.
since in a year, like your husband just visited here in the Philippines like twice in a year, like, do you find some time like there's a blank space between your relationship, like there's a void or something, like do you feel like there's something missing in your relationship or no?
Honestly, no, because honestly, I think I'm one of the Filipino woman that is too confident myself. I'm not afraid of losing him, something like that. And if people or if foreigners believe in prayer, so that's also work for me. So, but for that feeling, I don't have any gap or feelings that because I always think positive. So they said that if you think positive, there's always positive comebacks to you also. So never think about negativity, what will happen. Just go with the flow and then just always find solution. Don't make the things complicated. So I think that's my tips and advice.
Yes.
Don't be afraid for anything. Just act normal. So yeah, that's my thinking.
Yes.
Yes, true.
So I do agree with that. And VJ
Just
said, I will. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, but there's also a sayings for that about what you think is what you get,
Oh,
like that. What you wish for is what you get. So I always wish for good things that happen to my life.
yes. And then if
So
you
yeah,
have like the goal that you want to achieve something, so then
yeah,
yeah, you have to do
go for it.
everything. Yeah, in order to
Okay,
work out.
that's true.
True.
So to BG,
I will like to find the one, but I'm like you too. Marriage can come later. Not only us, but ate too. Yeah,
Yes.
marriage can come later. Yeah. If you're not, if you, again, guys, marriage is a huge step. If you're like, you don't feel that you want to marry her, by all means, take time.
don't be afraid of losing someone. That's the secret.
Yes.
Even though you have the feeling, because sometimes our feelings lies than our brain. We think differently than what we feel. Sometimes, like we have to go after rush for marriage because we're afraid of losing that one, even though it's true. But then you just have to hold on for that and see what's gonna happen next. So sometimes analyzation is also there. It's kind of drama, like getting together, planning for marriage. It's like you're making your own drama in life
Mm-hmm.
and finding solutions. Charot.
True.
Charot.
Expression in the Philippines, charot.
It it would be wise for everyone on that plan to come over to have a contact in the Philippines, not necessarily a woman friend. See Shanshan Shoulders ladies video. Yes, if you want to come here in the Philippines, make sure that you have a friend that can tour you around because it's much better that way.
And also safe.
Yeah, it's safe for you too. Because having a local friend is much more convenient for your sake.
That's true.
Next,
And okay, next.
go ahead, ate. Go ahead,
Okay.
Next na. Para next na po ng advice. Para dito mawad ang topic. First time. Terry Howard. Di basa ha?
Okay, first time my Filipina went tampo, so meaning to say, oh yeah, with me. I didn't know. I said, finally, some peace and quiet. That was the wrong thing to say. Yeah.
Yes, that's true because when we are angry to a foreigner, we are just quiet. But it means that,
Yes.
yeah, we already, because some foreigners think that, oh, finally it's quiet. And, but it wasn't like that. There's something that you have to ask,
already.
like what's happening like
Yes.
that.
You need to comfort her, guys. If
Yeah.
a Filipina make tampo, you need to comfort her right away because she would think of a lot of things already. Even it's
Yeah.
just an hour.
Especially young ones.
True. True. Especially young ones. Next, Michael, I do need a tour guide. She must be familiar with many islands and cities. I will pay for their help. Plus, we are going to raise pigs, right? Ah, Michael. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's also,
he's
yeah,
planning
interested
he's
about,
planning
yeah.
also.
Yes, he
Mm.
wants to be our partner in terms of the pigs ate.
That's
Next,
true. Bonus. We have friends, then we can recommend our friend. Just
Yeah.
looking
yes,
for that if you want, or else a friend, that can help him go around.
yes,
So
Pray
Carl
would be perfect.
Olive said, your guest is very
Very
wise.
wise. Of course,
Yeah,
it's she's the sister of Roger. Roger
experience
is
makes you
smart.
wise.
Yeah, her experience. Yeah, like what you said,
It's
your
me.
experience.
Experience make you wise.
True.
So yes, Michael. Please come and visit here in the Philippines, and
We will
if you
help you
also
out
have
for
a
that.
bit time, we can also tour you around, especially here in San Carlos.
And other islands too.
Yes.
Yeah. Next, Carlo, Darren Howard. She started swinging her slipper at my head like she was playing baseball.
Like that.
Yeah, the sandals mo.
Yeah, be careful.
Again, the slippers can be a weapon, guys. If your Filipina is wearing high-heeled slippers, you should be afraid.
Yeah, and Philippine have also facial expressions that sometimes we use our facial expressions to something like pointing something. We use our mouth like that, but
And
Yeah,
uh,
it's a common thing for us too.
like
We don't really
gesture.
use our fingers.
gestures.
Like,
Yes, we have our
yeah,
gestures that foreigners cannot understand.
true.
So don't ignore that. You just have to ask.
Yes, true. Next, Michael, I like your blueprint design. I invest in companies and business, including Jollibee. Wow, that's
Oh,
great.
really? That's good.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Michael. Next
Just
is
because.
Darren. That is why I only buy her light sandals and the heavy ones leave imprints on my forehead. Haha, binuang ra. Yeah, Darren. Next,
Oh, Filipino
BJ.
wife po diya ha.
Nana siya Pilipino
Marian.
din. Might say na siya mo Bisaya ba kay nag-study man siya. Next,
Okay, DJ.
yeah,
Yes, you three. Sorry, Ate didn't mean to leave you
leave
out.
you out.
Thank you.
Next is my wife and I married in at least than 2 years, but we put in the work to know each other and plan to marry. 6 years later, I would still marry her over every day of the week. Oh, so sweet,
So
Sweet.
sweet.
Percy. Very sweet. Yeah. Someday, someday. Next, Balotman. There you go, guys. Changed my name. It was awesome for the first one, though. I
I
have
have
fun
two words.
reading your first name. Ate, I don't believe in marriage. I'm too wise of a man for that. Been there, done that. I won't marry again. Is that a problem with most Filipinas? I'm younger. How old are you, Balot Vendor? And what's your name?
I think she's a girl also.
I think he's a boyte. And he said that di ko no siya ganahan mo kuan na
Married.
minyo balik kay
Yeah, but that's okay.
manara
It's
siya
a
na.
choice. Yeah. It will
Pero kuan
come in
ba,
there.
problem ba na sa Pilipina kung di ka makigminyo?
For me, no. It's not really a problem. But for the parents, maybe. That's why
Yes.
you're Filipina. If you are marrying a young Filipina, you should also court to a family and explain. But because there's a lot of couples here living together without marriage, foreigner and Filipina living together without marriage.
Yes.
So it's not really a big
Um,
deal here.
it's they're really depending on the Filipina if she wants to settle down because she thinks that she's already in love with you and she thinks that you can already go to the next level. Really depending on the Filipino though. Some
Yeah,
Filipina,
that's
go ahead.
true. That's why you have to be the mentor of your young Filipina because just like what we talked before, no matter what, we still need to learn if we are young.
Yes, and
Yeah,
you
we
are
need
like,
experience. I'm
yeah,
smarter now because of my experience, Charot.
yeah, yeah,
That's true.
um, and then
It takes time to be
older.
matured.
Yeah, if you're like older than your Filipina, so like what you said, be a mentor. So just guide your Filipina if your Filipina is
That's true.
young,
Then
and
that
yes,
will work. That will work. That it will work
exactly,
that way. If you are older and you're guiding your Filipina fiance or girlfriend, then I think the relationship will be last longer than
correct.
True.
just ignoring and competing like because you are matured and you're expecting your partner to be the same as you. You cannot expect that because you are more experienced than her.
Yes, you are mature enough, and you can.
Yeah.
Uh, what I'm talking about, you're mature enough in terms of relationship.
Yes, and about that is about the surroundings also.
Yes,
True.
So next, still
Next.
have
Percy, Michael may come for the pigs, but will leave with a princess. Uh,
for the pigs.
next, BJ, our yeah, I think Michael will can we if he's lucky, he can find someone that can be his princess, maybe. If he's lucky, if he can find one. Next, BJ, are goats profitable there? They seem almost too cute to slaughter. At least at
At least
goats they at goats are goats, sorry. Next, at least the baby ones do. What do you think? Since you own, like, you're from the province, Hubs, like, are goats profitable or no?
no,
Maka-income
for
ka sa
me no.
goats.
Not too expensive, but in terms of like food every
Food.
month, you can save in terms of food because they will eat grass, you know. But grass in the mountain is way difficult now because too hot and then there's no such grass, so you have to buy them like, food.
Yeah.
True. And if it rains, goats get sick.
Yeah, they don't want to go out because they're afraid of water.
Yeah. Next, 38. Darren, if I know I did something wrong and she starts to get mad or go tampo, I have learned. I just hug her and say, "Pasaylo ako, pinangga ko."
That's true, my God. That's
Igat!
true.
Igatan ni mo eh.
But that's the way they should do, you know. If you're a
Yeah,
foreigner, you have to be caring and loving and sweet because Filipina, even how difficult the problem, if you hug her, then it will be like it's okay, like all is gone. The problem is like go away in just a seconds.
true.
Yes.
Mm.
I would say
Comfort. We need comfort.
Right, right.
So next,
next is Michael, is it legal in the Philippines for a foreigner to back a friend's business and not worry about being arrested? No, it's not illegal. It's legal. If it's under the local or your friends, a Filipino, it's under your Filipino friend's name, it's okay. It's really okay.
as long as there is a permit from the government.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
you
long
have
as
to.
there's
Yeah.
papers.
As long as
Right.
you process all the papers to the government because there's a lot of problem also foreigners making business here and they got problem at the end because they got caught because they try to hide that. So
Mm,
always secure yourself or your business
you're right.
because
True.
usually now in the Philippines it's strict for that now.
Next, for the record, relationship is at the bottom of the list. I'm all about making money for me. Businessman as always, Michael. Next
Yeah.
is C. How many foreigners here have actually dealt with tampo, and what action did the woman do during their tampo? Ate, what what do you mostly do if you're in a bad mood, if you're in a tampo?
If I'm in the bad mood, okay, this is good idea also that you asked me because I always stay quiet to my husband, and for him is he just giving me time for that to heal, like giving me, let's say for example, 5 minutes, 10 minutes until I become okay again. Then when I'm okay, I'm the one also approaching to my husband, like sorry for that because if he confront me on the spot that I'm on the bad mood, it becomes worse. So
Hmm.
better just give me time first, then let me realize and think because it's also not my husband's side, but it's also sometimes in our hormones, women hormones. So that's
Yes.
what the men should understand also that sometimes we are annoyed for something else, but doesn't mean we are annoyed to our husband or partner because we overthink sometimes for our reasons that is really nonsense. So I think that is in our hormones for women. So that's why we need understanding and comfort, because if you go for that and you're just annoyed and you just go out, it become worse and then it's hard to put together anymore. So just give time and open up after. So that's what
Hmm.
True.
we do.
Yeah, give time
Give
to
time.
to realize, right?
Yes.
Mm,
Okay.
good.
Yeah, thank you so much
Next,
for that, Ate.
next is Makati. I'm a retired physics teacher. No more work for me. It's time to enjoy life with a beautiful Pinay. Ah, that's
Yes,
good.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh,
that's
yes,
good.
you should come
Just
here in the
enjoy.
Philippines.
You will enjoy here. Yes.
Michael said, making money, me and my partners. If you trust your partners here in the Philippines, Michael, by all means. I do not want physical own the business. I just want to invest. That's good. That's a
Yeah,
good way for the future. Next
the most
is
important there is you
uh,
trust each other. Yeah.
true. Next is Makari. Tambo sounds good to me. I don't have to listen to her for a few hours.
Yeah. Let them come to you.
Yeah, it's true. Next, C said, I notice every woman has their own version of tampo. Some girls pout, some girls keep quiet, some are abusive. So,
Yeah, that's true. Also.
yeah, there are a lot of versions of tampo, but I
Yeah.
think for the for the women that are abusive, that's just rare in the
Yeah.
Philippines. Because most of women would just be quiet
Quiet.
the whole day.
Yes. Just hug her.
Yeah. Better
Hug
do
her.
that. Just hug her.
Yes, true. Michael, do you have any skills and knowledge to ramp up scale of 150 or more pigs?
Yes, and yeah,
Yes.
yes, but we have to see to it and secure that you have like comfortable place or a bigger place to have. Because if the place is too small, like we have now, um, like the pigs will like really near for like sickness and
Yeah,
just
that's
have
true. And
noise.
it's a waste of money.
Yes, and we have to see to it that there's enough water because water is really important for them since it's hot.
Mm. So yeah, and you need a lot of water for that.
Yes,
And
exactly.
especially the food now is expensive.
Yes, and
So I
food,
think
food also.
yeah, with pigs is a good business, and you have to hire a lot of people for that to take care. So for me, it's not really a good idea if you have other source of income. As long as you focus on the pigs only, then
Mhm,
that's
yeah.
a good business. But if you are hiring somebody, you know a friends that have doing also their business, and you're making a pigs business, so that's not a good idea because he needs to hire somebody to take care of your pigs.
Yes, but
Yeah.
if that would be a big number, like what you said, more than 50 heads of pigs, so much better for you or your partner to
Your
focus
partner,
on,
yes,
yeah, to focus because he or she can monitor every now and then than
Yes.
hiring someone taking care of uh,
Yes.
you know your
she
You
needs to
business.
get,
know,
yes, she needs to get a Filipina here, or
uh, it's he wants to be business partner with Roger Ate. So if that would come to us, Michael, if you would really invest in 50 pigs, Roger and I would really be the one who would
Or
manage it.
focus,
Yeah,
yes.
we would focus it. We would
yeah.
surrender our work. Ah, my God.
Give up our work and
Yeah, we
then
would.
focus on vlogging as well.
Yes,
No, but
true.
that's okay with that, and you just hire somebody else to do the pig, and
Cleaning.
you just have to
Yeah,
Yes,
monitor.
water and giving food.
Yeah,
yes. Next, lol is me. If abusive tampo is rare, I hit the jackpot. Yeah, Filipinas don't really do abusive tampo. They're always quiet. There are rare women that do abusive tampo.
yeah, especially if you do wrong. So
Mhm.
that's
Yes.
really a big hit for you, big jackpot.
Next, best
Okay,
way to deal with tampo: hide all the slippers and lock up the pots and pans.
joke
Joke
lang.
lang. Everything can be a weapon, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You know what, guys? Time is almost 12. So thank you so much for your time,
Yeah, but we can
support.
extend a while because they're still here, that we
Yeah,
need to
but we
listen
have
if
to
you are
eat.
willing to.
We have babies.
Yeah,
Maybe next
but
time.
me and Ismi can stay a while here.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. I can prepare
Yeah,
for, you know,
you can prepare
I can go
for.
to Jollibee.
Yeah, you can go to Jollibee now.
Yeah, I can buy, you know.
Okay,
All right.
next for C. Most men won't marry again because their former marriage failed, so they are measuring their future happiness by a past failure with no effort to change that. Live without knowing victory in that area. Yeah, so don't close your opportunity, guys, when it comes to marrying, because
Yeah,
marriage is like a, also a happiness for a woman. All women want to get married. All
that's
women
true.
wants to walk through the aisle. So yeah, don't close your hopes or don't close your doors when it comes to marrying. If you had a bad experience, it doesn't mean that in the next future wife or next future girlfriend would be a bad experience again.
That's true.
Yes. So just charge to experience.
True. Next, Michael, I can't own land. True. You cannot
Yeah.
own a land here in the Philippines if and only if you're not married to a Filipina. Michael, I'm not into hiring or running at the business. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, we
No
can we can
offense.
do that.
Sure.
No offense, but why are the beautiful Pinoys on the small screens and the Pinoy on the big screen?
Lol.
Okay, we can change.
You want me to be the one who will be in the big screen?
It's fine. We're almost
Hubs.
done.
This
Maybe
is
Yeah.
next
you.
time.
Roger and asked me what kind of pasalubong would you like me to bring you when I visit? I would say I like chocolates from the foreign countries. I like chocolates because they have dark chocolate. Because most in the Philippines, chocolate here is so sweet. I like bitter chocolate.
Yes, and we are not into sweet, chocolates.
Yeah, I like just like the dark chocolate one, the bitter ones, and
Yes.
they're so expensive here in the Philippines.
What about you, ate? Like when Herman, when your husband visit the Philippines, what's your favorite pasalubong?
Pasalubong.
For me, I don't really like pasalubong. So just yourself. Yourself is the pasalubong.
Okay, yeah,
My
for
husband is the
sure.
pasalubong. I'm the one who always like, don't bring some clothes. Just bring piece of clothes here. But he always bring a lot of clothes. But with anything like, yeah, but he knows what I want, so I don't have to say it. If you love your wife, your partner, you know
You
already
already
like
know.
what. Yeah, you don't have to say it.
Yeah, but what do you like, ate? Chocolate?
I don't like chocolate. Sweets I don't like.
I like
Me
bitter
I
too.
just
chocolate eh.
because in here I can afford to buy anyway in the store. So that's
I
why
like
like
bitter
it's just
chocolate
be
eh.
yourself. But for him, if you bring, so bring some chocolates then
Yeah.
for your friend.
I like bitter chocolate, but it's expensive here in the Philippines. Like the bitter one, really bitter. There's no like sweet to it. Yeah, I
And
like those.
yeah, okay, that's so calling out VG there. So chocolates.
Chocolate.
Next is I dealt with Tampo by leaving the country. Nor sarcasm. Animal, Mrs. C. Next is Roger,
Listen to
listen
your
to
ate.
your ate.
Yeah, always.
Next, Michael Miller, you don't understand. I'm just an investor and
Investor.
I will own all the equipment and livestock. You buy the property as loan and pay me back my investment. And once I recon my
Okay.
investment, you will own half.
Oh,
Ah,
that's a good
okay.
plan.
So he wants us to buy the land and everything, and then he would reimburse it. What?
Y-
If I got that right?
Yeah,
No, 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 no. She said, or he said, he will do
Ah,
everything, like buy everything, equipment.
everything. He will provide everything. Sorry. He would provide
Yes,
everything. And then once we already get profit for it, then we would pay him. Right?
yes, that's right. And after that, the next one we can have the half.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Jollibee is better than Pigs business because he
Or
talks about he own a Jollibee.
yeah, or maybe like a gasoline station near in let's swear that, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gasoline station
service
needs there in the
station.
province because there's no gasoline station there. Yes. Next, see, speaking of pasalubong, I was shocked when I went to the mall and saw the outrageous prices on all the items there, which were last year's model. We get same items used here for a fraction of cost. So not all in the Philippines are cheap. There are some products that are expensive, guys. Some.
Yes.
Hold it. Herman doesn't live in the Philippines? Yes. It's a they
He's
are
a
dating.
yeah,
Go ahead, Ate.
a foreigner, and he's in Netherlands. Have
Yes.
a foreign husband also. Yeah, but like you said, you're thinking about what to expect with Filipina on the first meet. So I've been there too. I'm too young, so I just like, oh, okay. I don't really love my foreigner. Then they just bring me to a restaurant and Pizza Hut for lunch. And I was like, oh, and I didn't show interest with him, but then he didn't show everything he has. Also, like I'm not interested, but we click because of his kindness. Yeah, I fall in love with kindness. Because during our first night, he's asking if he can kiss me. So that's already a good plus for a Filipina
Yeah, so meaning to say
during the
he
first date.
respect you, right? In a
True.
way.
I expecting that the foreigner is very worse in bed or very, how do you call that? Kanang
Aggressive.
abusive.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think reverse. And also what I've heard as a Filipina, we think that oh you're foreigners making slave for Filipina. So that's what we always heard. But when I'm with my partner before, not really. He invited me to go out for dinner and very gentle. You need water? Charot. Okay, just
Gentleman.
simple gestures for a foreigner that even water, huh? I was impressed with water. Do you want water, honey? See,
See?
I
Kaigat.
fall in love with that.
Kaigat. Next.
I fall in love with that. So, just the first things you do, you know.
I need to proofread my text before I hit the send button, lol. Next. Dark bitter chocolate. I think I can do that.
All right, that's it.
Next,
This is
does Esme have a sister? I have a sister again, guys. I have a younger sister. She's 22, but she doesn't look like me.
yeah, and it's very like
She's
the type of
beautiful too. She's a
Yeah,
type
she's
of
also beautiful.
a
yeah
Filipina that
shy
foreigners
type, shy
like.
type.
She's a type type. She's the
Wow.
opposite of me.
She's tall.
She's tall and
Yeah, she's
she's
beautiful.
sexy.
Sexy.
What are
She's
you eating?
sexy. Yes. Next, Dave. I like the guy that says he enjoys the tempo quite ha ha ha.
Hmm.
Yeah, there are some guys that likes the tempo
Excuse
that
huh?
women would be quiet because they would have time. Next, see. So whenever we send pasalubong, we make sure we get the best value on the discount. Well, love
Huh?
items here. Yes. You have actually cheap prices, especially for bitter chocolate branded things. Yes. Next, Darren, maayong adlaw. Babay sa tanan. Salamat, host. Tamsak, Darren. Michael. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm so sorry if I explained that differently. So now I understand. Next, Michael, I own Jollibee. Balot. Based on what I read, it's better not to get involved in any kind of business investors or not. Same when you are riding a tricycle as a passenger. If the tricycle gets in an accident, bolt.
That's true.
Uh,
I agree.
yeah, investing something is a gamble, I would say. But you know, if in terms of investing, it really depends.
Yes, it is.
Guys, we would change places with Roger because Roger would
Yeah,
need to buy something, and we need to continue the live because we still have time. Ate is already enjoying the live, I guess.
yeah, I'm here anyway, so I think while you're still there, so you can stay a while.
Yes, guys.
Okay.
So me, I have to leave now because I have to prepare for lunch, and then Ismi will change or will you know uh, choose my place. All right. So wait a moment. Wait for Ismi.
So see, so whenever we send pasalubong, we make sure we get the best value discounted. We love items here. So let's wait a while. This is going to a big screen.
Hi guys. Can you hear me, Ate?
Uh,
So yes, hi guys. Now I'm back. Where were we, Ate? Um,
see,
okay, where
next
were
is
we?
Makati. I think we're done
Makati.
with it. So yes, Herman doesn't live in the Philippines. No, Herman is in Netherlands. We don't live in the Philippines for now because he's still working.
Yeah.
Pizza
Still
Hut,
what?
a big spender.
Ay, sus, asa naman ko? Ay,
Okay na siya.
manene? Pizza Hut, a big spender. Well, yeah, Pizza Hut in the Philippines is expensive depending on how many pizza would you buy.
That's true. It's just
Yes,
pizza. 100 pesos is about $1. Oh,
yes, true.
two. I
No,
mean,
no,
two US
two
dollar.
dollars, $2. Yeah.
About that.
Next,
So,
I will have Jollibee in Pagpag and Pagpag business. He
yeah, with
doesn't
your
love the
Filipina restaurant.
Pagpag.
Pag.
Next is, see, sorry, as me, I meant to say the items there in Peter are significantly more expensive than here in the USA. No American would ever pay the Philippine prices for gadget branded items kasi sobrang mahal sila. Yes, it's really expensive here, especially for computers. Any technical things is really expensive here. That's the reason why most foreigners would just send it as a balikbayang box for their Filipina, especially for gadgets. Right, Ate?
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
spending also, it's all up to you also. But for important things, like for example, cell phone for communication, if your Filipina cannot afford that, so it's okay to buy for that.
Yeah.
As long as
We're
you are
doing
willing to pay.
overtime, guys. We're doing overtime. We always end
We're
12,
doing
but now we're
overtime
doing
for you
overtime.
because you have the guest for now.
Yes. Lol, that's called sharecropping. It's endless step loop. Ah, okay. Next is balut. What I hate about papag is that they usually don't have mix in the brand of cigarettes that I like. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive to have a branded cigarette. They would always go with the unbranded ones because it's cheaper.
From Balot
Next,
vendor.
Mabalut Bender. Next is Kenti Dynasty. Ask me. I never heard you mention a sister before. Are you dropping hints? I mention a lot. Actually, I always say that I have a sister. I have a younger sister. She's 22. She's single, but she's in a relationship with a Filipino right
Yeah.
now. Yes. I don't know. Maybe she's open to having a relationship with a foreigner. Maybe I would try to let her be a guest in my life for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Next,
Next time.
Ronald, I'm thinking of visiting the Philippines. Yeah, please come here in the Philippines once the prices would go. a little bit lower. Um, Michael, I'm being rude, but you have to be willing to lose money to make money.
That's true.
Yeah, investing on something, as I said, is a gamble. It's either you would lose money or you get profit for it. So not all business would be successful. Some business would bloom, some business would go down. So it's really up to the situation all the time. Next is, can someone from abroad invest in the Philippine stocks like Trinidad or Tobago? Do you have idea for that, Ate?
I don't really have an idea for that, especially Tobago. Tobago. Tobago,
Tobago is
right?
a place, Ate.
Huh?
Tobago
What's
is
that?
a place. It's a place in
Ah,
Luzon.
I don't have an idea for that.
Can someone from
Can
abroad
someone
invest
abroad
in
invest in Philippine
stocks?
stocks? I Philippine stocks? Yes, I think there is, for
Yeah,
sure.
there is possible if you have a partner. If you have a partner that is a Filipino, yes, you can invest. Next is, I get second shots on 2023. Have to wait 2 weeks. Then I'm coming. Ah, okay. So you would have your second dose, or is this the booster? Which one?
I think second dose because
Second
second
dose.
shots.
Second shot. Ah, okay.
Yeah, but just wait a while for that, like 2 weeks. That's true. Because maybe they will not accept for less than 2 weeks.
True. Next is Kenti Dynasty. What is definition of pasalubong? Pasalubong means to say, like
Presents. Ah,
a present or
presents, a gift.
yes, a gift.
Or
True.
pasalubong is something that we don't have. Rare
A
or
rare.
different. Like that. Usually it's kind of that makes happiness of someone, right?
Pasalubong is actually, let me think. It's a souvenir. It's a
A
souvenir.
souvenir. Yeah.
Yeah, souvenir that you think that it's not in the Philippines, that it would be special and
Or
it's
a
not
remembrance.
expensive. You're in your country. It's
Hmm.
cheap in your country, but expensive in our country. So that's a souvenir. Next, I have pizza in the fridge and now I'm hungry, lol.
So okay, enjoy your eating.
Yeah, enjoy your eating. You can do food porn if you want. Next, um, thank you. Okay. Chick Boy Rick got a lot of boots in here. Next, Orlando Franco. Thank you for the advice, BJ. Thank you, BJ. My first trip, I just pack a bag and go for it. Cebu or Davao? Manila looks way too busy. True. Ate, have you been to Manila? I think you've been
I've
to
been to
Manila.
Manila, but it's too busy there. I think for me, I've been to Cebu. So Cebu this time because of there's a typhoon last time. So I'm not sure really. I think Davao. Duterte's place. Davao. I
For
recommend Davao.
never been to Manila.
I've been to Manila. It's too crowded.
Yeah,
And
but I
for
don't
me,
want to go to
because
Manila, ate.
first trip, I think Davao.
Um, for me, I think it's really crowded for me to go to Manila, and I don't like crowded areas. Next is Michael Miller. I'm not being rude. Everyone participating in this vlog have the potential to easily become wealthy. Investing is nowhere close to being risky as RI. So when it comes to investing something, yeah, it's really depending on the situation because sometimes, there are natural disasters, there are situationals like experiences that uh, there would be problems with the livestock. There's a lot of things that can happen.
Yes, and aside from that, it's also the interest. The
Yeah,
interest
there's an
of the
interest.
person. If they are willing to do it like that. Because it's a waste of money if somebody else having that offer, and then doing that kind of business because you have all the money for it, but without the love and interest for that job, I think at the end you still gonna lose that.
True.
Yeah.
Next is Dave. Entrepreneur is always a gamble. That's a business. Yeah. It's not a business if it's not like you're not willing to invest and you're not willing to accept the consequences. That's business. In my in my way of thinking and in my way of knowledge of business management. So when I studied business management, they always say that it's a little bit of risk, not really risky, but you would take the risk of owning or doing investment. Next is balut vendor. As we do, food establishment in your area get inspected by health inspectors. Do you know? Yes. In Jollibee, yes. I know because yeah, we get a lot of food inspectors all the time to make sure the quality and the cleanliness of the restaurants. Even small restaurants would have food inspectors. Like, right, Ate?
Yeah, that's true.
Next is see in a cost-effective manner. True. Next is Kinty Dynasty. Thanks, I will remember that. I may bring some this year. That's good. Yeah, souvenirs is a good way to let your loved ones, you know, feel that they're special. Next, Michael, investing is nowhere close to being as risky as gambling at the casino. True, yes, it's not really that risky, but business or investing is like a little bit, you would have that step of risk. It's not risky as casinos, but you would still have that risk, right? You
Yes.
can correct me if I'm wrong, Michael. Next is I have many gadgets and what I call corporate swag. Yeah, because you know, gadget is really expensive here in the Philippines. Scott, Michael, unless you are a pro poker player. Yeah. Next, the Devon Fleming. Trinidad and Tobago is a twin island state in Caribbean, and yes, I have a Filipino GF. Ah, good for you. Uh,
And did you read the message of Orlando Franco about he has a questions here that I've been talking to my Filipina since 2019. I meet her in person, but my mother passed and she left me a heritage of 2.5. I think we skip this one
I think Roger skipped that one. I don't know.
because you exchanged chair. So what do you think about this?
Again, can you read it back to me, Ate?
By Orlando Franco. Orlando Franco. Hey guys, how are you doing? I have a question. I've been talking to my Filipina since 2019. I meet her in person, but my mother passed and she left me a heritage of 2.5 million.
Ikaw, Ate,
And
what
I
do
have
you
not
think?
told her should I wait till we married or should I tell her? Should he wait for marriage or should he tell earlier that he's got that heritage from the mother? What do you think about that?
I would
I
say
think he
that,
just keep it for himself first, in my opinion.
yeah, in my
Right? Because
opinion
it's for
too.
him. Then when they are together, then but first because they're going to marry. So I think by opening up is not also a bad idea as long as he trusts that Filipina because they're not married yet.
Yeah. Hey guys, how are you doing? I have a question. I have been talking to a Filipina since I met her in person, but my mother passed and she left me a heritage of 2.5 million. I have not told her. Should I wait till we marry? Don't tell her.
I think don't tell yet. Later
Yeah,
na.
don't tell. Please don't, because
What if they just married you for that?
yes.
Or want you
Please
to have
just
that?
just get to know her first and then you got married and then you can actually just tell her that, oh, I, I have this money. Don't give her the exact detail that you have 2.5 million. uh, you just tell her that, oh, I have money and we can definitely be at a life that you want for us in the future. It's like that. So just don't trust right away because you
Yeah, and
know.
I have an advice for them. And I think
Mhm.
because he's older now also, so my advice is that you have to keep some money for yourself. In case that there is something happen, you have some money for yourself. You have a money for
Yes,
your wife, for example, like you share your money together, but you have to secure because you need also money for your health. What if you
true,
run out of cash? Then you don't have
true,
anything anymore, and you are relying with your how you call that, pension every month. So it's good that money you keep it for yourself. You have to have that for yourself, like
true.
self
You need to
security ba.
save money for yourself too. Don't spend it all to your
Yeah,
Filipina. It
even though you
doesn't
are
mean,
married,
yeah, it doesn't mean
there
that
you
you're
go.
married already.
Then you can
Doesn't
eat
mean
every
you're
day.
married already. That's the one. There are always situational experience
Yeah,
that would test your relationship.
that's true. You need to keep it some for yourself.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ate. Um,
At least for them to know also, because it's for yourself, you know. And
yes.
especially you don't have any family, and your only family is the Filipino or Filipina, Filipina wife. And if there's something happen for that relationship, then you have nowhere to go. Then at least you have that savings.
True. Next is BJ. I heard Davao has less foreigners there, so you might be fresh, exotic meat for the Filipina if you go there. Yeah, they say that there's less foreigners in Davao, even though it's a city. So you should try, or how about this, guys? You should try to be adventurous in the Philippines. Try to
Yeah.
visit, if you have time, try to visit islands
Cebu.
that you think are interesting so that
Cebu
you can
City, there's a
choose.
lot of Filipina
Yes,
there.
yeah, there's a lot. We have a lot of beautiful Filipinas here, guys. Next is DJ. Unless the foreigners is fat and ugly, then no girls want him. Next is Esme, you and Roger as trustworthy people to invest with. Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you. Next is Dave. Just check some of the rules to go to Philippines. A little confusing. The airfares are much too high. Some prices and double those of pre-pandemic. Yes, that's the reason why we advise most foreigners not to go fly right away to the Philippines because the prices is really expensive. And can you share what happened to your husband, Ate?
Yeah, but my opinion for that is don't stick on one agency. You have to search. There's so much in the internet that you can find less, cheaper also, much cheaper. Because that's what we do. My husband go for an agency, and every minutes the ticket price is changing. Like for example, for these hours is 1,300. Hapon after 3 hours, then it becomes 900 US dollars. So the price changes every hour. So you have to explore yourself, go on Google and look for a cheapest ticket. So don't focus on because the other experience that expensive. It doesn't mean you cannot get a cheaper one.
True.
Yeah, that's what we do.
If
My husband find cheaper one.
if you have family here, important people here, then you can take Akta's advice. But if you just want to travel, might as well wait for the prices to go low because flight prices is really outrageous right now. It's really expensive.
Yes, and my advice for that is you have to go direct to the office of the plane. But like for example, Cathay Pacific, you have to search to Cathay Pacific plane ticket office, not to the agency, because agency can make high prices. So that's also my tips and advice. Just direct to the, ano sa tawag anak na niya? Anong office of the plane?
Directly. A
Yeah,
direct,
direct office
direct,
ba of the
yeah,
plane,
the main office.
the main office.
Next,
Yes.
Dave, wait, pasalubong. Dave, pasalubong is a gift from your travels. Yes. Next, how much did the guy inherit? 2.5 million. And Michael, what was your successful business? Next is Edward, sorry. Everyone smash that like button. Roger, I just become a Patreon member. Keep up the good vlogs. I love them. Thank you so much, Edward. And again, guys,
Thank you,
visit
Edward, for
Asawang
supporting.
Filipinas vlog.
You can check out my channel also, Asong Filipina.
Yes,
There's a
please
family
do.
vlog there, so there's also driving videos there. So, but later on, I'm gonna make it more
Yes. So guys, we would
content.
end the vlog 12:30. We still have
Yeah,
10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. I'm starving already.
yeah.
I'm hungry. Next,
We're gonna end
Michael,
later.
BJ, that will work. Balut vendor asked me, what would, in your opinion, be the greatest danger or threat to any foreigner in the Philippines, married or not? Ikaw, te.
Opinion about the greatest danger of trade to any foreigner in the Philippines, married or not? There's no there for me. There is no danger here.
Um,
Only what do you mean by that?
I
I
would
think there's no
say,
danger for that.
if you, in terms of places, there's no danger here. It's up to you if where would you go, because
Yeah,
you would know already what are the dangerous areas here in the Philippines, especially in the Mindanao area, that they would always have war there. But of course, it's not a tourist area, so why
yeah.
would you
But
go
this
there?
time is more
Yeah,
developed this time.
yeah.
It's more
So
developed this time, so there's no danger that
I
the
would
danger
just
here if
say
you lost your documents. So you
the
have to be
only
careful for
the
that.
only danger if you lost your documents and you would trust right away the wrong people.
Yes,
That's the
that's the
only danger
dangerous.
here. Yes. So I would say just think wisely. You're the only person here that knows that you're in danger or not. If you
Yeah.
think wisely, you would be fine.
So
Yes.
I let Ismi to end up this conversation. So maybe I can see you guys next time. So thank you,
Yeah.
Roger and Ismi, for visiting me in this live, and thank you also for those who are visiting in my channel, Asong Filipina, and I'm really enjoying this. And see you later. See you later.
See you later, ate. Salamat, ate. Thank you. Again, guys, visit her YouTube channel, Asawang
Ikaw lang,
Filipina.
Ed, sa kuwan-kuwan. Ikaw lang, Ed.
Um,
I-drop lang.
yeah. Gigutom na ko. Pero, yeah, I'm hungry, guys, but I'll just finish this up until 12:30 so that I can eat. Yeah, because I'm grumpy if I'm hungry. Next, um, yeah, Scott said, Balut greatest danger is falling in love with the wrong girl. Yeah, that too. Next is BJ. Don't go out alone and get drunk with locals you don't know. Yeah, if you like beer, yes, please do know people that you're drinking with, because you might get abducted or whatnot. Yeah, because we just don't know. You really just need to um, know where or who's the people that are with you, and you're sure that they're trustworthy, and not bring too much money in your pocket. Again, save, or put it in a safety box. Next is ignorance is the greatest threat. If you flash your cash, show, or try to be the big man, you can get hurt. True. Remember, money can make a person do evil things. Yeah, especially people that don't have money. Next is um, Scott. Yeah, guys, I really want to end the broadcast. So sorry, but thank you so much for being in our life. Thank you for all your generosity, your support, and thank you for your advices. We really are overwhelmed, and it keep us up on focusing on our YouTube and like going to like making serious things for the YouTube channel. We cannot do it without you guys. So it's a little bit, yeah, I can't think anymore because I'm so hungry. I'm already thinking about food. Next. Sorry, I missed the live watch if I shout out to my favorite Filipino couple. Thank you so much, Robert. You've been a good help for us. We really appreciate your generosity. Next, DJ, thank you. Michael, I don't think they are watched up, but I got one of them a long ago. Okay. Thaida, thank you, brother. Thank you, my friend, for visiting our live right now. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I really need to end this live right now. I'm so hungry. Thank you so much. See you. Bye.